Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. We have an incredible show for you tonight. It is 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we could not be more thrilled about this lineup. You can't go anywhere for the next 3 hours. Trust me, it's going to be worth your while to stay with us and see what all is in store tonight that is going to be brand new, some closeouts, some clearance, some really, really big values, some previews even of what's coming this weekend. So it is not a night to miss a moment. Trust me when I tell you, we have values like crazy. We have incredible brand new yellow diamonds. It's actually one piece that is actually a 1 carat yellow diamond, but the mounting, the mounting makes it look like it's one of our best, and it truly is the look of a 2 carat. But we know a 2 carat would be quite pricey, so we're going to bring you a big value on a 1 carat stone in a brand new mounting we've not seen and loaded with diamonds. So that is still classic though, so we love that. And it's also going to be a night for pink zircon lovers, or let me tell you, if you just not familiar with this stone, don't feel bad. It's one of the newer stones that we love to bring, but super limited, already mined out. But wait till you see what we have setting wise for this pink zircon tonight. It is incredible. It is an Asher cut, which tells part of the story that really allows it to be bright and brilliant and beautiful, but then it's the way it's set with pink and white diamonds. And of course, we're going to bring you a big value on that one. Then we actually just had a pair about 24 hours ago to the dot. We had a pair of Peridot earrings, but that was a little bit larger in stone weight. We're going to bring you a super affordable way to get Peridots tonight in a beautiful semi-drop earring. So nothing that's going to be too crazy, but still everyday wearable, but gorgeous Peridots in their round brilliance. They actually look more like diamantoids out of Russia than anything else. So we're really excited about that quality. We're going to bring in Peridot. Not to mention we're bringing out some of the museum pieces, like for example, a 33 karat 60 blue wing block D Tanzanite. It is the single largest stone that we have in our inventory left in the world of jewelry. And of course, that is going to be probably too big for a ring, so we put it in a pendant. So we've got something for your neckline in blue wing block D. It's our emerald cut, and those are stacks of yellow diamonds above it. So there's a huge clearance price on this one, which is awfully exciting because that is obviously the biggest stone we've ever had in a setting for jewelry. It is our 33 karat 60 blue wing emerald cut, and is it ever amazing? So we're going to see that. Plus, did bring out the big Russian diamantoid that is almost 2 carats if you want to see it. And brand new opal is here. Great sapphire drop earrings. Listen, you name it, you got it. We're going to bring you all the best of the best in jewelry tonight. So if you have any requests, get those in as always, but get ready to be on those phone lines because as usual, it's a lot of one of a kinds. And there are wheels too that we're going to see discounted. And speaking of Tanzanites, actually, it's not just the 3360. We've got 11 karat and 12 karat stones as well, a trio of them on a wheel. So if you do want one of the bigger stones we have in a piece for your hand, for a ring, we've got those coming up as well, and the per carat price will astound and amaze you. So that's all happening in this next 3 hours, so we hope you can stay with us, get requests in. And also, Tanzanite lovers, there's a one-of-a-kind heart shape in a necklace, and it's super affordable, so that's brand new as well. So let's get started. We've got some major closeouts here to get you going, and of course, most everything we'll see throughout the evening is a one-of-a-kind, so you'll want to dial in early. As soon as you see the piece you love, dial in. We'll help you out with that. So let's take a look at our very first item here tonight, which is a champagne diamond, or really a fawn, I would say, a bit of a fawn diamond coloring here. It's just a beautiful larger stone. It's item number 11100806, and it's going to be a one-of-a-kind in the rose gold here to start us off. And yes, there are previews. It's a big weekend ahead too in jewelry at TVON, so make sure you stay with me for some previews and we'll show you what else coming up. I know we're all excited about that bangle already, the bezels, or the burnished diamond bangle, but we got more. So this is going to be 50 points in the round champagne here. It's got, yeah, I'm going to call it a champagne. It's really that true. There are different, obviously, color saturations in champagne. This is really classic champagne material here, but that's a half carat stone on its own and an all natural stone. Then it's going to be the rest of the way in white diamonds there, which will be the pave, and that is 18 points as well, so 68 points in total in the rose gold only. And this is one of those rings that is a great stackable, even though this is obviously the only one we have in the champagne. But I really do believe that if you have other bands or wonder rings or anything else, really, you can get creative in the way you stack this. It does have a slightly, what we call a squared off European style shank, but that's actually in the front, not the back. It's at the top portion of the ring. Sometimes we'll see that at the base of the ring. You can see this base of the ring really is classic and rounded. It's the top portion here that I show you from that angle that's got a little bit more of that squared off style. So if you ever have issues with once your ring is on the finger, it rolls a little bit or it can tend to move side to side, this really prevents that, but it's also part of the design element we're getting. So let me try it on for you. It is rose gold only, which is a beautiful combination with the champagne, and you can see it's purposely set so that you're going to get that one diamond, that bigger diamond, that's going to be set off center a little bit, which is what makes it so much fun. And then of course we're sizing it for you, so whether you want to wear it here, 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 or even here as a thumb ring, it's going to be sized to fit for you. So you have full range to choose how you want to wear it, because I think it's one of those styles that's really going to be good anywhere on the hand. So all of that said, we've got a major value coming your way, and again, stackable if you want to, really meant to have that beautiful prong, and it's kind of like a dual setting here. It looks like a bezel at first glance, but it's actually got a dual setting, so it's prongs in that gold surrounding as well, and we've got a huge value. Remember, you're getting a 50-point natural diamond, so that's a really exotic color. It's all finished on the inside as well, through and through, so you get that sleek, smooth, seamless finishing, so it's really going to be comfortable on, even though it's a classic band ring. But to start us off right, we had a $53.50 price tag on it originally. We're doing a lot better than that for you, so come on in early, because you know how important that is to get in on those favorites before they're gone to somebody else. And they're not even, it's not even $5,000, not even close. This is going to be one of those values that, trust me, there's going to be more than one caller on. So you want to just dial in early. We have done this ring, by the way, with white diamonds. So if you happen to have it, if you're looking at that going, wait, that looks a little familiar. Yes, we've done it with white diamonds before and assorted other stones as well. So if you do have any of those similar bands, then that's really where it's designed to kind of mix and match and stack and kind of adjust how you want to. So yes, if that looks familiar and it's something like what you already have in your collection, then that's going to work beautifully with it. But it's not even $5,000 and not even $1,000, and it's not going to be $999 either. So you're getting already a major, major value on 68 points in diamonds in total, but it's really all about that round. And we talk about this a lot. When we do see the fancy colors or the exotic colors, may they be pink, yellow, champagne, you name it, usually what you're getting is something other than a round. Really pick a shape. It's usually anything but, because the rounds are that wasteful cut. Now we do that in round brilliant white diamonds all the time when we use them as accents in jewelry, but much more difficult to see that when you're talking about a stone that is a larger size in an unusual color. So take that to heart, because that's going to be one of those already big values. And you know what? Skip over $9.99. It's a great value as it is. We're going to make it even better for you. So that, again, compensating for the fact that it's only in the rose gold, stays as it is. We're sizing for you. Take a look at it. You are not going to spend $9.99 or $8.99. We're going to make it even easier for you right now. It's only $888. That's it. That is a one only, and that is solid rose gold. Remember, top, bottom, and side. So even that finishing, forget about just an under gallery. It's actually solid all the way through. So a beautifully comfortable fit for those of you that like a lot of extra gold. So that's a one only. Then we're going to get to pearl lovers, pearl pendant lovers. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. There is something coming up that I have never seen priced this way in my career. So we're going to see that for pearl lovers. It's a white pearl and it has rubies. So I'll give you that hint. So if that already sounds good, sounds crazy to dial in before you see a piece, but not really, because you'll understand when you see the value. So this one's $888. We're going to give it just a final couple of seconds here. Then our pearl is on the way, and we're going to see this pearl pendant, which is so designer because of the texturing done to the gold, etc. It's item number 1120-146 coming up next. We'll slide that to the side, get you ready for, well, look at this. It's a nice bigger piece. It almost reminds me of, it feels like the beach, right? It feels like a shell almost, the way they did the satin texture to the white gold. That is an 8mm in diameter, perfectly round white pearl with all the luster we want to see, the blues and the greens and the aquas. But it also happens to be a 42-point Burma ruby carat weight. They're diamond cut and they're perfection. They're set on top in this prong setting, and notice how they're a little bit scattered. So there's really sections of two here, but they're all a little bit differently set, so it gives you this really organic feel. Of course, this is an organic stone that we love to see, and it's also 14 karat white gold. Now you get the 42 points in the Burma ruby. There's even the satin texture to the bail, so you can see that they did this satin texture, but it's almost fluted as far as the way that it's designed around. That's going to be kind of your platform, if you will, almost like a ruffled style. And then you get that satin finishing that's going the same direction on the bail, so that gives it a little bit of extra sheen, but still matches the gorgeous detail of that designer style. Now there is only one, and it's not even, well, it started at This is a great value, $12.99 designer piece, right? Let's show it to you from a distance here so you can see what it's all about. You're going to supply your favorite white gold chain, and then you'll have a look like this, where it's going to sit on the neckline, give you that great big size, kind of a medallion feel. We're going to get you a look at the measurement here, then we'll show it to you on, but it's not even $9.99. Happy Thursday to one and all. Happy August if it's your first time joining us through August. We're so glad to have you here for this very big celebration of sale prices on a lot of really cool jewelry, including brand new. But this has that 1-inch drop. It is nowhere near $9.99. Let's get you all revved up and ready to go. Let's show you the importance of dialing it early. Let's take it on over to the neckline as well, just for another view, so you can really see it from that angle as well, for really size, but also to see the sheen as I move it around a little bit, how you get some really interesting, it's interesting how that, as I move here, you're seeing that beautiful, almost like a little bit of that glow that a satin texture gives you, which is really attractive. And yet all of this happening with the pearl and the rubies. I mean, where else are you going to find ruby and pearl in concert together? And it's not even $500 or $499 or $399. How about that for a value? It's already pretty good. We're going even lower than that. Come on in, take another look close up so you can see what this is all about. It is so magnificent, and yet it's not even $399 either. We're going to make it $299 and really set the tone for the evening here as far as values go. So that probably needs no more than 30 seconds, I would say, Tony, and then we'll move right along. And coral lovers, speaking of organic stones, we've got the pearl, we've got a beautiful Mediterranean coral that's coming up as well. So we'll see that. We've got a black opal pendant that is rock star quality. We'll see that as well. And then, ooh, some golden pearl earrings with the crescent moon style that are big, gorgeous designer drop earrings. So quite a few designer pieces from pearls to coral. Let's see who's got this one. The fawn diamond, the champagne diamond really is still here. And then we get to our big coral that's going to be, seriously, this looks exactly like the piece I had yesterday, except slightly smaller in size and no diamonds. So here we go. That last pearl piece is gone. 1120-114 is the item number here. So the pearl is already sold. Congratulations on that. We knew that wouldn't take very long. Again, have us ready to go on your speed dial redial, however is the fastest way for you to get connected to us. That's going to come in handy tonight. But this is item number 1120-114, and it does look very similar. If you were with me last night, we had a similar design. It was a bigger coral with a diamond. This is the smaller version of just a beautiful solid gold. No diamonds to it, but that is a very large 12-millimeter coral stone. So you get the organic nature of Mediterranean coral. Yes, again, another organic stone like the pearl we just sold. But this is also 14 karat gold, and it's yellow gold only. And it's got this really beautiful, almost a wave design. Since this does come from the depths of the ocean, makes sense that there would be this cascading wave of gold up and over it and around it as your also setting style to make it very practical and hold that beautiful round bead in place. Now, when I say bead, it's obviously a big size, and it's going to be less than $19.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I'll show it to you where you can see a lot of that detail from one side. So when you see it here, you see that the gold really comes up and over mostly on this one side here, very much angled, but then you've got a little bit of that quality here too that's going to be a little lower, that's going to hold that stone in place all the way around. Now we've got, again, slightly smaller version than what we had last night that was similar. We're going to take this on down, no diamonds. So if you're one of those that looks for pieces that don't have diamonds, maybe you feel like that's giving you more wearability or more everyday or more casual, great, this gives it to you. But it's still a very important piece of coral in that this is that Mediterranean variety. It's got that top color. It's not that lighter, barely there, light pinky color, which is pretty too, but this instead is much more of that strong, really red-orange combination where at first glance it's going to look like pure red, and it's under $1,000 because $19.99 was the OG price. We're making it a lot better than even $9.99 for one caller. Remember, it is a one only. It's in the yellow gold only, but we're sizing it for you. And yet it's not even $888. $777 is your price tag instead. So we make that a really easy deal. First caller situation. Love the big coral. That's, if you were looking at a carat weight, I'm going to give you an estimation on it. It's just an estimate because it's tough, obviously, with the depth of this round. But typically that would be about a 5 or 6 carat. So you've got a 12 millimeter. Again, it's more like a big round sphere of solid coral, and that is going to be $777. So we're going to get to a really cool designer earring that is a little tough to display just because they're so large, but they're going to fly on out of here because of the value. It is so, so good. And anybody who likes stars and moons, celestial, We've got this gorgeous golden pearl earring next. I'm going to show you one of each here because this really has a great left and right design. You might remember these. They've been, gosh, a long, long, long time ago. They were on the air here. This is our very last pair that we'll ever produce, ever create. This is what they look like together. So you can imagine you can go facing in or facing out from the face as far as your crescent moons go. But it starts with this beautiful North Star, which is very reminiscent of the pendant that we do that is so, so popular. The item number here, Tony, is 1592. It is a 112 number. Even though it's a piece of gold, we gave it a new item number so that we could discount them below our own cost. Because you might remember these as a $49.99 earring quite some time ago. Now, they do stay in the yellow gold, but if you ask me, that's how you're going to want it with golden pearls anyways. The pearls are huge. They're 11 millimeters each. And they have this great length and movement, crescent moons that I think this is how you wear them with the crescent moon facing out. I think that's really pretty, but this post and butterfly that's going to be at the top that has that really designer North Star effect is really pretty. That also has a diamond in the center. These are again 11 millimeters each on the golden South Sea pearls for their diameter. This is the length. All together is going to be 2 and really 3/4 of an inch, really close to actually more like 1 7/8 of an inch, just under 2 inches. In the length, I will be showing you one here as well on, but I'm going to give you a close-up too because the diamond weight is important. It's 62 points. So you're getting a lot of diamond weight. And yet, with the movement they're going to give you, everything's always going to face forward. Everything's always going to face out. So you're always going to have that great look there that you're going to receive. So it's going to be, again, there's movement to them, but they don't flip or turn where you're not seeing the beauty of the diamonds in that pearl. Of course, the pearl looks good from all the way around. That is the back side. So if you do have the hair up or a short hair style, that's what you still see through the back. Here's that front. Let me show you one here up close that is going to be this one. I'll just kind of let it kind of hang out here for a moment because I know it's not going to probably sit on its own. But just so you can see the detail of that larger diamond and the star effect, then I'm going to hold one up to the ear for you as well. But it's so not going to be, these are amazing. They were not going to be the $49.99 they used to be. That was a long time ago. That was even when gold was significantly less than it is today. Let me just pop one on here for you very, very quickly so you can see the kind of look they're going to give. And keep in mind, I've got the tweezers behind them, but this gives you an idea at least of the size and how that's going to look and how that nearly 2-inch drop translates when they're on the ear for you. But they're actually going to be less than even. We only have one pair operator, so let me know if you like them already. You might want to reserve them or claim them for your own right now. But that is going to be, you know what? Make it easy. They're $9.99 for the pair. That's it. $9.99, golden pearls, tons of diamond weight, almost 2/3 of a carat, and almost 2 inches in length. In the yellow gold, they're gone. Congratulations. Let's go back to our wheel. I'll move those aside. And then we're going to show you, look at this, a ring that's got a gold quartz. We have loved these, but of course we have not. Wow, this is so, you know what? We've been traditionally seeing them in the yellow gold. It is, I love this one in the white gold. We might need to see this more often. I am totally into this white gold combination with this one. It looks amazing, doesn't it? So the golden pearl earrings, congrats on those. And then here we go. All that we have left is the coral and that beautiful champagne diamond ring we started with earlier. But this is such a wild piece. And yes, get ready for a big value on 112-1609. We'll come in close. This really does look like a golden bolt. That's the word I'm going for. I knew it was a 4-letter B word. Beam or bolt of lightning here. And it's done in Mother Nature's best here. 24 karat pure gold on this gold quartz. That's within the quartz stone. They all look different. They all do. And this is a really cool 220 in size. Hey, the deuces are wild on this one. It's a 220, but it's also 22 points in diamonds, creating this diamond shape around it. So it's not a traditional halo. It's a little different than that. But 220, 22 points. I am loving this in the white gold, by the way. Look at the way that it lifts up. So you can stack with this one. This would be perfect. As a matter of fact, let me give you a little sneak peek of something, because this might be the perfect moment to do it. And keep in mind, this is in the white gold now, but you don't have to leave it that way. I do want to preview. You guys know that the big burnished diamond bangle is coming up on Saturday morning. So you know, so many people are trying to, you know, already get all set and ready to go. But actually, there's also something very special happening on Sunday morning, which I'm going to show you with this one, because this is a great stackable ring. And then we'll show it by itself. But take a look at this, because what I have here is a yellow diamond wonder ring that's premiering on Sunday. Let me pop this on, so if you want to get an idea of how this stacks beautifully, Watch this. I have put the gold quartz on in the white gold, and then I've added the yellow diamond wonder rings that are coming up on Sunday, this Sunday. Do not miss it, because you know they're limited because they're working with a lot of yellow diamonds. But look at how beautiful that stacks. So whether you have any wonder rings, or if you have any stack rings or any band rings, look at how beautiful this works with the gold quartz. Obviously, the yellow diamonds are just a preview of what's coming up Sunday. They do not come with the piece, but we have this one and one only, and I just wanted to show it to you on. So again, mark your calendars, because Saturday morning, hold on, I'm going to show you. Those are coming up on Saturday morning. Those are my big burnished diamond bangles, and then the wonder ring with the yellow diamonds are first for us. That's coming up on Sunday. But let's take a look at the gold quartz all on its own. And Tony, I'm going to leave it on the hand here. I just had to show you with those yellow diamond wonder rings, but that's what it looks like solo. And still we'll work with the white diamond wonder rings you might already have. But this is actually going to be, you know what, first caller, it's supposed to be $1,888. Let's do something different. If you love it, we're going to make it $999 first caller. And look at how that creates the look like the gold quartz itself is almost a fancy cut, doesn't it? Thank you. That is gone. Congratulations. And of course, those yellow diamond wonder rings coming up on Sunday. Here we go. Speaking of, yes. Hi, Gladys. Did she already do some shopping for multiple items today? I love it. How's she doing tonight? Oh, good. The Marilani Mint? I remember it. And how's she liking the Marilani Mint? Absolutely beautiful. I like to hear that. I love hearing that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Gladys. Really appreciate you shopping with us. This is going to be item number 1121342. And it is, well, it's interesting because we got some really fabulous yellow diamonds here in emerald cuts and rounds. First, set atop the center of this platform, which then has the tapered baguettes and the rounds in the white diamonds. It's a one-only pendant. This is pure luxury. I was just admiring, a dear friend of mine got a ring recently that looks exactly like this. She paid a ton of money for it, and it looks fabulous, but it is the exact match from the designer world. This is item number 1342. It's as it is in two tones of gold, 18 karat yellow, 18 karat white. We only have the one, but it's also a $49.99 piece that, much like a previous $49.99 pair of earrings, is also going to be going out very, very quickly. And watch this. And then we're going to get to that heart-shaped Tanzanite necklace. So everybody who loves the heart shapes, stick around because it's coming up right after this. So we got a couple great pieces for the neckline here, but this one is wild. It's going to be finished on the inside like this. That is 18K. It's going to create that basket, which creates this beautiful way it sits up, elevates it up off the neckline, giving a lot of light to every angle of those diamonds. But it's also 68 points in the emerald cut yellows. Then you have the yellow diamond rounds, which are going to be, actually, it's 68 points on the rounds, and it's 63 points on the emerald cut. So already right there, you are getting really, really important, over 1.25 carats of really special yellow diamonds just in the middle. How amazing is that? So the yellows go again, 68 on the rounds, 63 in the emerald cuts. By the way, there are only 4 emerald cut stones there. So those are really good sized stones among those 4 emerald cuts. So that's the yellow diamonds. Then in the white diamonds, you get the 50 points of the tapered baguettes. And did they not put the rounds in here? Oh, goodness. So, I mean, you might be getting some extras here that I'm not seeing a carat weight on the round white diamonds, which should be there separately. So extra, extra, extra value, not even $49.99. Watch this on the hand. We'll show you the size that it gives you and the way it's going to look from a distance, but how beautiful. It's like one big overall emerald cut shape. Then you've got those emerald cuts within the center there. Here's your length. It's going to be 1 inch, top to bottom. Then we'll show it to you on the neckline. Get ready, though, because it's not even close to 49 or 39 or $29.99. This has a full, now, if we've got them all there, it's a carat 81 total weight in diamonds. So that's very, very impressive. You're getting a major, major carat weight. You might be even getting more than that, but a carat 81 is significant. So you're going to see that from a distance away. Let me go ahead and get you a good angle at it. So that's going to be, obviously, this would be about where it's going to sit too if you've got it on an 18-inch chain, which is how most of the time a bigger style like this is going to be worn, typically on an 18. It's not to say you can't go higher or lower. That really is all dependent on your chain. Plus, you don't need a special chain because whether you have a yellow gold or a white gold chain, it's going to go with this one because there's 2 tones of gold in the pendant itself. So virtually any chain you have is going to match it really, really well. Let's go back up close and show you that it's not even going to be $19.99 for yellow and white diamonds together. 18 karat solid gold. We're going even lower than that. It's going to be $18.88. Only one caller gets it. By the way, Andy, before you go, who got that gold quartz? Pamela, thank you so much. Enjoy it. And let's see who's got our beautiful diamond pendant with the yellow and the white gold, the yellow and the white diamonds, and it's only $18.88. And yes, the heart-shaped necklace with Tanzanite, and that is a Tanzanite heart shape. Just because you could do a heart-shaped necklace and do a little couple of round Tanzanites, but we did a big heart-shaped Tanzanite as your full-on necklace. So get ready because that's going to be coming up. And of course, this one is still here at the moment, but look at that shine and shimmer you're getting in so many really important cuts. Obviously, we like the bigger rounds there that you have in the yellow and the white diamonds, but this is where those yellow diamond emerald cuts are so important because they're big. Jess, did you have a question or are you thinking about this one? Because that's going to be $18.88, one only. I wish we had more of pieces like this in general with this. You know, we see it a lot in yellow diamonds. We're going to see one today, as a matter of fact. Let me show you this ring that we have. This is the one I was telling you about at the start of the show. This is the brand new yellow diamond. Wow. Have you seen color that powerful in our yellow diamonds? I know we specialize in them. I know we have really, really strong yellow diamonds, but check that out. That's some of the strongest yellow diamond color we've seen, both in the center, though. That's the thing. It's one thing to have the side round brilliance be a strong color, but look at the saturation level of that center stone. So that's a little preview of what is coming up in that new yellow diamond I was telling you about. But let's get to item number 1121608, which is here on my hand, because this is going to be a great way to start the presentation for this one and one alone stunning heart-shaped Tanzanite, and it is Blue Wing Block D. It is a true heart shape. We have surrounded it appropriately with that beautiful halo of diamonds that is also in, of course, the heart shape. Then you have, how about upgrading the chain itself? Because this is a full necklace. So you don't have the option to remove the chain and use another, so we do the chain right. This is going to feature a 235 heart shape in the Blue Wing, first of all. But then you get this beautiful diamond weight, and that's 35 points in diamonds in that halo, and then, of course, the two larger stones that are just about an inch away left and right up the chain. And then let's show you also, we need to give you the flexibility of length here. So we give you 3 different adjustable lengths, 16, 17, and 18, plus a lobster claw premium clasp as well. So you have the option to move that lower or higher on the neckline as you see fit, as you see comfortable, or whatever accommodates the neckline for the day. We'll show it to you next here on the neckline, and then you'll see it up close because you still want to see that gorgeous saturation level of the Blue Wing Block D, and that's a better look. Obviously, when I'm just kind of floating it there, it's kind of leaning. When you have your neckline as a backdrop, you see what that does. When that stone straight out to the world, you see not only the beautiful saturation level, but you're seeing the flash that a heart shape also gives you. Let's take a look at it over here on the neckline so you get just another size perspective on it here as well, so you can really kind of feel it out and get a sense for what that's going to give you. Love those additional diamonds that are on the sides. I think that's a really nice addition because it really completes the necklace. You can tell that that's a full necklace, not just a pendant on a chain, right? It's going to give you that really ultra premium. You see the diamond cutting for the chain itself, which is sparkling beautifully. We put the premium clasp and closure there. But if you think that's going to be and it's sensational value of $29.99, let's actually take it up close too, because I want you to see that great saturation level and the beautiful cutting that you get with that Blue Wing Block D. There's your heart shape, totally defined. And I'll tell you, if the values in the first 27 minutes haven't shown you what's happening and on the docket tonight, this one certainly will, because this entire necklace is not even $1,999. That's a $235, and I was going to say it. When I saw this first tonight, I thought it was a 4 or 5 carat stone. I really did. There's something about it. Maybe it's just certain stones will do that. Sometimes it's just the way it's set, but it's not even 19. Hold on. And trust me again, here's another one where you're going to have a lot of people who want to own this necklace, but we only have one piece. That's it. You know how limited we are in heart shapes. One more time on those bezel sets. I'll jog that over so you can see the big bezel set diamonds that you have as well on each side. Allison, if you'd like it, let me know, because you know why? It's going to go a lot lower no matter when you say sold. I'm taking it to the lowest price possible, and that's not even $1,500. That's not even $1,499. Call me early. Only one. I can change the gold though. So if you want to just have us change it all over to yellow gold, no problem. You can do the same for the rose gold, no problem. It's going to be, you know what, make it even better. It's already gone. You know what, Allison, who got it? Is Cindy still going to like it if I take another $200 extra off and make it $12.99 instead? That's what I'm telling you. It was gone at $19.99, but I took it down to $12.99. It's gone. Congratulations. Let me show you this pink diamond. Big pink diamond coming up. It's more purple than it is pink, really. Look at this. It's actually got a lot of, I would say, a pinky orange element to it. And the values tonight, what can I tell you? It's the people that have dialed in before the price is up there that are getting the pieces. It's really that simple. So let's take a look at this one. Keep in mind, another one of a kind here for you. Don't wait. We still have the coral. We still have the champagne diamond ring we started the show with. Those are the only two pieces left from our first half hour. Here we go with the pink diamond that is 1118811, and it is a gorgeous saturated oval stone. Let's come in closer. And one more thing, it's all 18-karat gold, rose gold and white gold. Look at that stone. This is another one that pairs up really well with a Wonder Ring. And it's got that oval, almost vintage appeal just because of the mill grain that you have additionally added in there. But it's also going to be an 11-point center in the oval. Always nice to see the oval because I will tell you the oval gives you a little more look than you typically get. So you could have, in essence, you could have an 11-pointer. And if you had an 11-pointer that was in another shape, let's say, for example, the square cushion is a good example. If you have an 11-point stone in the square cushion, it tends to look a lot smaller. Square cushions don't give you as much of the visual, as much of the dimension. We're definitely seeing that here. That's an 11-pointer, but that's only the beginning. You get 6 points in the pink diamonds around it, so pink and pink. That's part of also what gives it a larger overall feel and look to it as well. But you've got those pink diamond halos, and then you've got another white diamond that's going to basically bring it all together. It's going to be the white diamonds around the outside edge and down the sides as well. 27 points there. One only stays in the rose gold and white gold combination. Is there really any other way you'd want to get it? Probably not. That's the way to get it. That's the way to see it. And guess what? We've got one of the bigger values we've ever seen on a natural, all natural. That's really important because that is why typically the all natural stones are going to be so much later because they don't get any treatment. Here's where you get a really beautifully saturated. I mean, look no further than the halo right beside it. You can see the difference there, can't you? The difference between just the center and the sides, and the smaller stones would be a lot easier normally to get more saturation level. But look at that 11-pointer doing its thing there. And it's not even $29.99 anymore. And all this 18-karat gold is finished on the inside as well. Going to show it to you on. As is. Mill grain on the outside edges. I love that little point where the band meets the center. So you get that little bit, it almost accentuates it even more so, really draws the eye visually in to your centerpiece. And it's not even $19.99. Get ready. We only have this one. As you know, pretty much one of a kinds throughout the show, and we're making it better than even $1,500. It's not $14.99 either, and this is going to be one of those rock star, super saturated pinks. Love to see it. Better value than even $14.99. Imagine putting a Wonder Ring around that, and FYI, in a week or so, we're going to have a pink diamond Wonder Ring as well. So the yellow diamond Wonder Ring is coming up this Sunday, pink diamond the following week. So yes, there would be an opportunity in the near future to put pink diamond Wonder Rings around this ring as well, which would be oh so very exotic. And we'll make this $1,399 instead. So you got a much better value than even that $1,500 gives you. So that is going to be very, very special. And $13.99, that is so good. And again, look at the saturation. There's a lot of folks out there that would pay that, like all over the diamond collector world, all over the auction world, all over the wholesale trade world, that a lot of people would pay that easily for that center stone alone because of its saturation that you have. So to get that whole piece for $13.99 and yeah, 18-karat gold, that's really impressive as well. So come on in. We only have one and we've got a final few seconds with that one. Opal's coming up next in a pendant. So we'll get you something else for your neckline that is going to be really, really special. And it's that kind of show. These values are just that good. Thursday night has never looked better when you've got this kind of selection. And yes, we're going to bring out a 3360 blue wing block D, but this is first. And that may not be 33 karat 60 in size, but it has all of the very best color I think you could ever get. There's a more or less purple base to this opal that is item number 1119441. And that is special, isn't it? This is black opal out of Lightning Ridge, Australia. And you know how very exotic they are. Well, there's also something special going on, and you know they look bigger than they weigh, so 52 points is, that was the right item number, by the way. It is 9441, and it is a 52-point center, but then it has that stack of diamonds right up top, which is going to be that trio. Those are white diamonds. Now, we put this in the rose gold. You don't have to leave it that way. So don't feel like something's maybe not quite perfection for you. If that's the case, get it in the white, get it in the yellow. That's totally fine. I have a certain, it's a strong theory that this would probably not be here today if this was maybe in one of the more traditional gold colors as it is, in the white, in the yellow gold. Typically how we see black opals, our designers were inspired here because of the base color of that stone being more of that kind of purple pink element. They loved it in the rose gold. Listen, if rose gold doesn't work for your skin tone, if it's just not something that matches the chain you have, feel free to get it in the yellow or white. I really want you to keep that into account here because this is affordable and it's a great opal. And as we always know with opals, they're one of a kind, so you're never going to see another one like it. So this is very distinctive and very specialty, and yet the whole piece, I mean, really started out at $777, and the fact is, still here. Simple, elegant, classic, straightforward, goes with everything. So think about that. Just really ask for the chain, or rather the gold color, for the gold you wear every day. So if that's, you know, what you wear all the time, because the opal's going to look good no matter what. That's the beauty of having all those colors, play of color at the highest level like this stone has. And don't forget, it's going to be 52 points, but it certainly looks bigger than that as we take a look, and then we'll show it to you on and all that. But it's not even $699. So going in the right direction here. Even though I don't mean to devalue anything, guys, because this is one of those specialty pieces, and there's an entire, I'm looking down on the piece, there's an entire orangey red glow that is happening as I look down at the profile of the stone, and then basically what's happening behind it in this all natural opal. Here's a look at it quickly on the hand here for you, and then you'll see it. Oh yeah, that's just, again, now we're seeing more of the blues and the greens. That's just a function of a little different in light environment here at this angle than it was close up. So you tend to see, I mean, these are magical stones. They are phenomenal for a reason. That's a technical term, but I think it's a great adjective to describe these stones as well. Here's the length, and we'll show it on. It's not $699. It's 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Again, change the rose gold. I think that's got to be the reason, and the only reason it's here thus far is probably because you really want it in white or yellow. Feel free to do that, no charge to you. It's not even $599. It's not even $499. This opal, which now, look at this darker light over here, and now it just, this is what, again, these opals do. They don't need a lot of light to show you their luxury, and now you're seeing even more deep, intense purples and greens, and then yellows and goldens as well. Taking a look up close, and then we'll make it even better. We'll make it just, how about this? You want to go $488, it's to the dollar amount, the lowest price we can possibly do, and there's that split bail with that trio stack of diamonds right up top. So go ahead, change the gold color, get that beautiful saturated pink diamond that's still here if you want it for the moment, but a lot of pieces are going a little after the fact just because we're moving along quickly to show you all the one-of-a-kinds, and we got a great wheel coming up of some major discounts in rings. Any horse lovers out there, we've got a beautiful pin combination. It's actually a pin slash could be a pendant for you, so we'll have that for you. And there's a new star sapphire that's a blue star sapphire in a round, and it's unheated. So Keon, are you verifying on anything about this pendant or any other one? Which one? Pendant? Black opal? You got it. All right, that one's gone. Congratulations. Let's get to it. Didn't even tell you about this yet. This is going to be a little surprise, and a really, really big surprise. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, is it missing a diamond? Oh, darn it. Ping! Could somebody go get Ping? Because I'm going to need to show that. I need to show that. Is she still here? Because I feel like, Will, would you take that to her if she is here? We could fix that in a jiffy and then have it right out. I think we got a little overexcited about that one getting here today. But look at this. Here's the one I was telling you about just literally moments ago. It's a blue star sapphire round. There's one more thing here, and we saw this for the first time, was it yesterday? Or was it Monday? We saw the first that I can recall having in an unheated, untreated star sapphire. We're seeing it again, but this is that not gray color, but a true beautiful blue. It's like a cornflower blue almost that you're getting here in this fabulous piece. It's brand new. The item number for you is 112-1616, and how sweet it is. We could call this the Sweet 16 piece because it's really ultra rare. It's exactly 3.5 carats in size. So I ask everyone always to pause for a moment, and don't worry, that beautiful Zambar, and that was a Zambar that we showed you that we're going to give a little TLC to and bring it back out. This is 3.5 carats. Think for a moment, what would happen if you have a 3.5 carat blue sapphire here or anywhere? What happens if it's a traditional stone? I'm not going to say normal because there's nothing normal about a 3.5 carat blue sapphire. Nothing normal about that. This is that cornflower blue color, but obviously not going to be like bright and flashy because it is a cabochon, and it's giving us an effect here that inside the stone internally there are these little microscopic rutile needles that happen to intersect, at exactly the right angle so that when the light hits it, a star is created. The star is always there as long as there's a light source nearby. There's a beautiful star effect that happens. It's 3.5 carats, it's unheated and treated, and then we put it in this traditional classic mounting with the halo and the diamonds down the sides. It's rare. And there is an insanely good price that is coming your way. So like everything tonight, it's important to dial in early. If you're not, you're missing out. That's all there is to it. Now, let me also show you, do you see there's a subtle second star there off to the right? Let me just go ahead, because you're not going to see that in person, because watch, see the second star off to the right side there? And now it's gone. All I did was block one of the lights. There are 2 lights on it. So if I unblock the light, you're going to see that secondary star as it rolls off to the left here, and then watch, that star is gone. So that's traditionally what it's going to look like in person. Just want you to know that. So if you're going, where are the 2 stars that I saw on camera? It's the same stone. It's just typically you're going to have a star per light source. You can do that at home too. You can put 2 different light sources on it at different angles and see your 2 stars. You can do that as well. But it's 49 points in diamonds as well. Classic style mounting. And you know what? We have one only. Anybody thinking about it so far? There will be blue sapphire drop earrings that are a huge discount tonight as well. So if you're a blue sapphire lover, we've got you covered. But this is going to be that awesome piece, and yet another piece that looks great with Wonder Rings. I'm going to keep on mentioning that because we got the big yellow diamond Wonder Ring premiere on Sunday. We've got the diamond bangles that I'm wearing. They're coming up on Saturday. Need to keep mentioning that because if you miss those days, they're going to be gone and you'll miss them entirely. We don't want that to happen because they're limited. But this is the star sapphire, and when you look at that from a distance and see how strong that star still is, very impressive, and not even that $4,888 price tag. Collectors, Shawn, are you already thinking about it? Anybody thinking about this one? Jeff thinking about it? Shawn thinking about it? You know how important it is to get on the phone lines really, really early? Are you coming to get my Zambar? Yep. It's right there. Right there. Right there. Because I'm chained to the, what do we call this? I'll call it the runway. Since I'm modeling the ring, we'll call it the runway. Okay. Okay. Got to practice that whole thing. But it's a really cool ring from a distance, and it's got a big size to it. And it's not even going to be $4,000, $3,000, or $2,000. And all natural, no treatment, no heating, very unusual to see in any sapphire category, especially with the phenomenal you have there. And it's not even $19.99. Now we're talking. It's all about the values tonight. I don't care how brand new or hot off the press it is. We are making everything super special for you. And it is not even $19, $18, $17, $99, all great values. But it's going a lot lower than that even. So come on in and say yes, because that is the key to shopping success here. Say yes early. Not even $16.99. One caller, blowout time. Let's make it $1,599 instead. Do you realize that that comes down to like $500 a carat? That's a museum stone. Thank you, Jessica. She's got it. It's gone. Bye-bye. So let's take a look. Speaking of sapphires, I might as well just pop these earrings in because this is what I was talking about in sapphires. Now we're going to go to a faceted material here, and let me prop them up because this is going to need some zoom to the back because we've got really big diamonds stacked up top. So it's going to be like an unveiling here as we zoom back further and further, back, 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 back. And it's out of here. No. Well, they will be out of here. Got into my baseball commentary mode there for a minute. But yes, that was a different lifetime. But take a look. Look at those big diamonds. What do you think? A drop earring, simplistic elegance is what this is. The item number is 7275. 111-7275. I mean, gorgeous, right? This looks like a $55,000 earring. Specific number because I saw a pair the other day that looked just eerily similar, $55,000. It's item number 7275 that starts with 111. It's 18 karat gold, so that's the first thing. Those are 6 really big diamonds. Starts with the round, then a marquise, then a bigger marquise, then the sapphire marquise, and that is 207 of blue sapphires. Royal blues this time around, not the cornflower, but they're still bright. Not navy, not inky, not too dark. Then we have 30 points in the pear shapes, so that'd be among, pear shapes. Gosh, I think, oh goodness, those are, you know what? It's round, then pear, then marquise. So we're gonna give you 3 different cuts. So what we're gonna do is actually break it down with 3 separate carat weights here. Amazing. The pear shapes, wait, you know what, Tony, for ease of everybody here, let's just do this. 42 points in the rounds first. We'll stack up the carat weights in the order they go from top to bottom. That'll be the easiest visually. 42 points, that means split it among 2. That's easy math, I can do that, 21 points each on the rounds. The pear shapes that are in the middle of the diamonds there, that's 30 points, so they're 15 points each. That's the pear. And then the marquise is going to be 60 points. So they're really big. They're 30 points each. And think about this grand total of diamond weight, because that's very impressive. I mean, think about this. Those are just 6 stones there. And yes, do you like them already? We've already got these already claimed, and I've got good news here. It's a carat 32 in diamonds here, and they're so blowout priced. This was one of those exceptional values. We're putting a few together that are basically from the sale that didn't get a chance to get here, and we're marking them down even more for you. So it's a carat 32 among 6 diamonds. If you were just to take an average on that, that would come out to be average size 22 points each. Amazing. And then the sapphires over a carat each, and then you've got the drop. Let me just go ahead and show you here, Sean, what the length is, and then they're a post and a butterfly back. And the good news is they're not $69.99 any longer. They should be, but there's your length on them. They're going to be a little over an inch there, top to bottom. It's about 1 1/8 inches there, and you can really see how that's going to just shimmer and shine and all those bigger stones. Let's go back up close. If you need to see them on, let me know. I know you've already claimed them as your own here, but they're going to be a lot better. And don't worry about $69.99. Taking that way, way down for you to much better value territory here. It's actually going to be our lowest price ever, and they're not even half this price, but just $3,500. They're not even $3,000, and they're not $29.99 either. So crazy good, white gold only here, and they're, remember, oh my goodness, I didn't even tell you yet, they're 18 karat gold. So there's another upgrade here. In addition to your carat 32 diamonds, in addition to your 1 carat plus blue sapphires each, they're also in 18 karat gold, so more or less a hypoallergenic, if you will, style, because there's more purity to your gold, 75% pure. And they're not even $29, $28, $27, $26, or $25.99. If you like them, Sean, blow them out right now. We are actually going to do them for $2,499. Did you get that done? Oh my goodness, you are a total rock star. Thank you. How are you? Good. Sorry to put you to work after work, but we've got the Zambar back. It was too pretty to not show you. So anyway, $24.99 on those. They thought they were like a dollar. Yeah, they're really important diamonds. They have a $7,000 original price. And hey, Jess, who can I thank on the Blue Star Sapphire? Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. How about a quick wheel of rings here? We've still got these earrings available. They claimed sold before they knew the price, and in this case, they didn't know the price. So let me know if you like those. $2,499. And this is next. I got a little quartet of rings here for you. And do you guys want to see the Zambaran, though? The Zambaran's ready to go. You guys want to see it? That Stardust mounting? Shall we? Let's do it. Here's the Zambaran, because I know we got excited about this, and look at the movement. Obviously, we're going to come back into ring depth here, but can we just say, wow, look at that stone. Look at that stone. It is a round, and it is a Royal Zambaran that is doing things that really, really high-quality museum-level sapphires cannot do. Let's come in close and take a look at this item number. Hold on, I'm going to jog over here. Okay, take a look. This is one of the most beautifully cut rounds we have seen. And I mean, we've seen good rounds, but this is specialty. The item number is 1610. You know what? I'm going to go back a little further just to give it a little bit of breathing room so I can move it like we were doing, so you can really see the flash it's getting, because we're still getting kind of an overhead view of this 680. But it is nearly 7 carats in size. It's a one-of-a-kind Zambaran. We will gladly change the gold color, so if yellow gold is not your favorite, although I love that together, the richness of the jewel tone of the stone with the yellow gold is very, very pretty, very luxe. But that is a 680 with 58 points in diamonds that are all burnished, and yes, those sapphire earrings are verifying right now, but they're still here at the moment, but nothing is sticking around. So make sure you dial in on the early side, and don't hesitate. Just because we moved on doesn't mean you can't call in and ask and maybe potentially get it. But look at the 680, and if we're going to make this a big value, well, don't expect it to stick around at all, because guess what's happening? The $59.99 original price is poof, it's going to be gone. It's supposed to be $6,000. Let's by all means try this on before we go any further with this discounting. That is outrageous. You know what it looks like? It looks as if you found the, you know, it really looks like the Holy Grail rubellite tourmaline is what it looks like. It looks like the ultimate rubellite tourmaline. That is what it gives you the look of. Because rubellite, I say the ultimate, because if you've got a rubellite, which you know is that really specialty color of pinky red in a tourmaline that's exotic in its own right, If you got that, first of all, might have that color saturation level, but it's not going to have clarity like that because tourmalines are type 3, so they don't give you clarity like this. But that's the color it gives you. So before you think about other garnets out there, like the Peridot garnets that are deep brown red, or the even the rhodolites that we see out there, this is different. This is called Zambar because in Swahili, that actually translates to purple. And when it was discovered in Tanzania, and that's really the hub for this material, that is really what they named it. However, it's a bit of a misnomer because there's a lot of red, there's a lot of blue, there's a lot of hot pink, all coming from this purple garnet. So it really is, that's where we get the color shifting. When you see color shift, that's what that means. It doesn't mean color change, which is good, because it means you're not having to change, like go to a different light entirely to see the colors move around or give you different colors. You're going to see it all just by movement. Every subtlety of moving, maybe if it's even moving from inside to outside. Fluorescent light to UV light. You tend to see different colors that are going to be more dominant just based on even one room to another in your own home. So it's really a fascinating stone, and then you add to it this spectacular cutting that is so high-end, and then poof, you get one of the most magical looking stones we can imagine. And those diamonds are all set into the gold, so that's called burnishing, where they're set down into the gold, so there's a beautifully smooth, flush surface on the sides, but look at that stone just razzle-dazzle you. And it's gonna be better than $59.99. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? There is only one, and I'm blowing it out right now, and that is 58 points of all bigger individual stones there. It is white, yellow, or rose. I love it in the yellow, but we could see that in white gold too. I would probably stick with the white or the yellow, go traditional, but it's only gonna be I'm not doing 4,000. I'm not doing 3. I am not even gonna ask for $2,000, make it $19.99, and we'll say goodbye to the Zambaran. The biggest, most beautiful round we have left in the Zambaran category. One of the rare garnets, it's gone. Congratulations, thank you so much. And let's take a look at this wheel. I have 4 pieces coming up on this wheel, and they include Sapphire garnet, another rare garnet there. Then we're gonna go sapphires. Look at those greens. Those are not Sapphirites. That's a really good green color, and it's unusual to get. So far, that's a beauty of a sapphire triple look there. How about 3-stone ring with halos all around? Then the Sapphirites in the middle. By the way, all those sapphires are unheated, untreated. And then we go to, oh, how fun is this? It's like a bypass ring. It's got a larger yellow diamond that's a rose-cut white diamond. Then you have your round brilliance in yellow and white. And then I'm going to move this right to the back because you know what's happening right in the front row. This is definitely not going to last. This looks like massive stones, but instead of massive stones in pear shapes and emerald cuts and ovals, that's the look that's created by incorporating the baguettes and the rounds together. So we have a white diamond band that's very unique, a triple stone sapphire with pink and green. Then you have the Sapphire. This is the yellow and white diamond designer ring that has a larger yellow, a larger white diamond, and then accessories to it. Yellow and white, smaller stones, round brilliance, amazing. So what we need to do with about 8 minutes left in this hour, and a big top of the hour Peridot earrings coming up in about 8 minutes. We've got to get all 4 of these out the door, and that won't take long because they're one of a kind. Now, I do have some gold color restrictions. The band in the front row, front center, stays in the white gold. It's also 18K. Love that. Then you've got 18 karat gold also over here. So all of the old diamond pieces, front center and left side, 18K. This one's, of course, 18 karat white and yellow. Then we've got the Sapphire, which you can change, and the sapphires you can change. So you're going to choose your gold color on the Sapphire in the back or the Sapphire 3-stone on the right. But we got a big value coming up right now, and do not wait. So change the gold color on 2 of your 4. It's the all diamond pieces that stay as they are. Those are also the ones that are 18 karat solid gold. And boy, is that going to really up the value here, because anything you'd like on this wheel. And no, they are not going to be that $15.99. We've got a much better value here right now. This is so cool. This is really, really, really good. And this band, which has a total weight here, this one right here, all white diamonds, baguettes, and rounds, total of 27 plus the 13. So that's going to be 40 points total in the 18 karat gold, but it looks like more because you know what that looks like. It's creating the look of a pear and an oval and an emerald cut, and then another pear, and then a beautiful, almost like a, it looks almost like a trapezoid cut or like a really cool obelisk cut. And then you've got what looks like bigger stones that look like they're 1/4 carat or 30 pointers each. So that's giving you a lot more look than you're paying for, which is part of the beauty, but it's also so much sparkle because you get the baguettes and the rounds mixing together. It's anything you want on this wheel, but they're not $15, $14, or $13.99. they're not even going to be $12.99. And to get rare sapphires or a Sapphire garnet, that Sapphire garnet's a 71 pointer, and you couldn't ask for better clarity and neon bright perfect color than that. And anything on this wheel. And you've seen how things have been going, right? The first 53, now almost 54 minutes. Things are flying. Don't wait. It's just always, always best. Just dial in. Tell us which one you like. It's yours. If you're first, it's yours. And they are fabulous, aren't they? Let's get you the fabulous price to go with the fabulous jewelry. The fabulous value, savings, discounts, however you want to put it. It's all about value. They're not even going to be $12.99. Forget about even $1,000. This is what brings me so much joy to do, is sell fine jewelry really, really cheap. It shouldn't be going this low, but it is. It's not even $1,000. They're not $9.99. They're not $8.99. This is any one of these four super crazy high-end pieces, and they're not going to be $8.99. This is how we do this in literally 5 minutes left. Peridot earrings coming up at the top of the hour. A major yellow diamond premiere tonight, and wait till you see the pink zircon that I love. $8.99 they're not. Take a look. We've got one-of-a-kinds across the wheel, and they are not even $8.99. Blow them out right now. We'll make them $8.88. First callers, that's it. And then we'll give you those carat weights and recap those and try them on as you ask for them. So that's important. So let us know which one you like to see. Then we'll recap all those carat weights and then give you that big, big look on the hand there so you can see that too. But that is going to be a really, really, really good buy. So all you have to do is dial in. 45 seconds or so remaining. Let me know which one you like. Remember, changing the gold color on the Sapphire or the sapphires. Yes, those are unheated. Green, pink, green. Diamond halos around each. This Sapphire, you can change the gold color, although I love that in the yellow. This is 18K, two-tone gold. Really cool bi-pastel. Which one do you like? Will, do you like the diamond ring with the two-tone gold? You do? Can I try it on for you? It's item number 1045. And we're talking about this one right now. Starts with a big yellow. That's a 19-point pear shape to start. That's a 19-pointer right there on its own. Then you have the rose cut diamond. That's an 18-point white diamond rose cut. Then another 13 points in yellow and another 15 points in white diamonds. And this is so pretty. That is going to be $8.88. Let me know if you've got it. And then let's go to the Sapphire garnet, which is going to be that 71 pointer. Here it is on the hand. And the item number for you is 0893 on the Sapphire garnet. That's a 71 pointer. Looks all day like a 1 carat plus in the oval. And then it has 65 points in the diamonds as well. So lots of diamond weight there. White, yellow, or rose gold, $8.88. Rare garnet. And I'm really particular about Sapphirites. Too often, they're just too dark for my taste, and they don't give us the beautiful, vibrant greens we want to see. This stone is bringing it. This stone is, you can just set your, set the mental barometer now. That's what ideal Sapphirite should look like. That's the color you want. That's the clarity you rarely get. And then let me know who's got what. We're going to put them back up close here on the wheel. We still have this big diamond band here in the front, 18K. Still have the Sapphire. We are verifying on a few things here, so let me know if you need to see the sapphires. Actually, let's just do this. Here's the white diamond band in 18 karat gold that's got a total of 40 points in diamonds, but looks like bigger stones going one way all the way to the other side of your finger there. That's 18 karat white gold. There is only one, so who's got that band? Great piece to wear all on its own or stack with another piece. Very unique, looks like all different individual cuts of bigger diamonds here, but instead you get the flash of having those baguettes running through the middle with the rounds on the top and the bottom sides there. And there's a little look at our beautiful burnished diamond bangle that's coming up on Saturday. Don't forget though, because I know it's sometimes easy to forget between Thursday and Saturday where we're not on TV between that time. I don't want you to forget, so set those reminders. Make sure you're with us Saturday morning for our big show. Which one? Do you have the white diamond band? Oh, good. So Jess has got that one in the white gold. And then let me know, Will, if you're choosing the Sapphire, the yellow diamond, or both. Okay. So we're verifying on both of those. And then, of course, our 3-stone sapphire. I feel like a combination ring there. It's a really good way to do pink and green, which look great together, especially in those two tones. They were really thoughtful about choosing the tones and the saturation of those pinks and greens so that they work so well together. And here's our yellow diamond piece here. Actually, what I'll do for a little colorful symmetry here is just put our greens on the side. So there you can see the greens and pinks, the yellow and the white, and then our Sapphire garnet right there in the middle. And it sounds like the Sapphire and the yellow diamond and white diamond ring in 18 karat gold. It sounds like they're both on their way. So we're just in the last call here. We've got about 90 seconds till the top of the hour. Guess what's also here? I showed it earlier. Did you miss it? Top of the show, we mentioned this. There happens to be a 3360. 33 karat 60 Look at this. It's Blue Wing Block D, largest individual stone we have. Let me give you a little preview of it here. It's on the hand, and it is a beautiful largest that we have, and there is a new markdown on this one. And that is the largest individual Blue Wing Block D we have in our entire inventory. Plus, there's that stack of yellow diamonds creating that veil. That is item number 1118-8052. How incredible is that 3360 emerald cut? Pretty wild, right? Sensational colors in reds. There are 4 individual baguette yellow diamonds totaling 66 points. They're yellow diamonds, they're natural, they're set east-west, and then they're graduated from bigger to smaller to create this beautiful larger veil so that you can put a nice large chain on it if you choose to. That's a great looking stone. So just a little FYI, if you were curious what that 3360 was all about, it's right there. So that's just a look there. And then we'll go back to our rings, Sapphire, yellow diamond. I think they're gone. So it leaves us with that triple sapphire. Keon, any questions for me before we go? 888. All right, so let's keep moving. And then we've got our top of the hour. We're about 15 seconds away. So we'll give it a final look here at those 3 sensational rings. I love that sapphire. By the way, you're getting sapphires. Total weight there at carat 31. So a lot of sapphire weight, but also diamond cut rounds and 48 points in white diamonds as well. And then, shall we flash the horsey? We have a horse style that's a, it's a pin, it's a pendant. Can be one or the other. So that's kind of fun too. So it's really a special piece. The bail is small, but there is a bail. So there's a way to wear it as a pendant or a pin. So we'll just flash it here if you like this. It's really a zebra, just given the tones of color here. I mean, maybe a zebra. Maybe it just gives me that feel because it's the white gold with the black diamonds there and then the blue eye, sapphire eye there. Love that. So that's going to be actually a pin or brooch. So you've got a really cool style here that you can flip that up where I'm holding it to kind of, if you need to have that pin set within it, you can. That one we'll give you a little look at here in just a minute, but I wanted to just flash that for you. That way you can call in if you want to get first dibs on the zebra style. Okay, let's get to it. We have the top of the hour here, so welcome to the show. Yes, you've got the sapphire. All right, so sapphire, yellow diamond are gone. The 3-stone sapphire piece is what we have remaining here from the wheel at 888. This one, reminder, can be changed from white to yellow or rose if you prefer it. And those are great sapphires, diamond cuts. So let's talk top of the hour here. We're glad to have you with us tonight. Happy Thursday, one and all. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. It is a pleasure to be here, especially when we have the values we have tonight. It is sensational. It is amazing. We've seen a first hour where just about everything is gone. I think the only thing you can call on is that sapphire trio and the beautiful blue sapphire and diamond drop earrings that we had earlier, those really, really big diamonds. And there was one other thing. So believe there's one other ring. We'll let you know what that is. My memory, it was from the first item. Let's do something really special for our top of the hour. And it is August. So happy August to you. We are celebrating August with a top of the hour that is fit for all the birthdays that might be happening this month, but really it does not exclusively apply to those of you that celebrate a birthday this month because we actually have a peridot in an earring that is gorgeous diamond cut rounds. They look more like they're demontoids. And get ready because every top of the hour, this one and then the next one, we're going to see some big specials, but also this whole hour is really jam-packed with some of the most incredible buys you're going to see here. So make sure you stick around with us because this is going to be wild what we're going to see in this hour with brand new. Plus your requests are welcome if you have any. But it was just 24 hours ago, right about this time, that I had a bigger pair of peridot earrings. They were big octagon cuts. Remember those? And they were also a little bit more, little bit bigger in the drop, a little more dramatic length. We're going to show you a peridot style here. Still a drop, kind of like takes the stud and lowers it just below the ear lobe. So you're actually getting a little bit of length and a little bit of drop here, but other than that, it's a lever back with diamonds. It's kind of like what we saw yesterday, but also more affordable. For our top of the hour, take a look at these, and they really are perfectly brilliant, bright peridot material. We're super, super, super particular about peridots, which is why they're not here all that often. Even though it's a pretty common stone that you know and that you see out and about pretty often, it's not something that usually looks like this. These are the brightest of the bright, amazing stones. Of course, we're bringing you out number 1546 here in the fabulous rounds. That's 58 points total in the round peridots, and they do look, don't they just look gorgeous? Bright as can be. That's what you want them to look like a bright, not a hazy to olive color. You don't ideally want to have too much yellow or golden in them. What you're really looking for is that really sensational kind of pop of lime color. You want them to be a little bit bright, a little bit neon. Of course, the challenge they have so often throughout the world is a lot of haze to them. Just a luster that inherently is very kind of hazy, kind of they look a little waxy usually. That's just the luster of the stones, so it's fairly typical. So it takes a little bit more legwork to get the really good ones here, and it takes a great, gym fanatical type level where we are, where we get those bright, beautiful stones. The diamond weight is also 22 points, and then they've got that little bit of drop, but nothing that's going to give you too much movement that makes them outside the realm of everyday wear. They're really great for all the time. So bright punch of green, beautiful look. I always find that in the greens like this, when it's a very bright, beautiful green, I think it really works as a neutral almost. Like we see this with demantoids. Speaking of, I got a really big, nearly 2-carat demantoid out of Russia to show you tonight. But if you're interested in this one, well, let's get you a little length here. We'll get you a viewpoint from a distance, and then we'll try one on. Yellow, white, rose gold, you decide. But here's how you get not just this month's birthstone, but a beautiful wearable earring. We love to see these sizes in earrings where they're about 3/4 of an inch. We found that's the most loved size to get in a drop earring, where again, it's kind of like taking that stud and just dropping it a little bit, right? The stud that would sit close to the ear, but just dropping it and giving it diamonds the whole way down. So that's going to be how it looks from a distance. Great wearable style. They're not that kind of, there's not all these articulated individual working pieces and parts that move, so they're not getting tangled, even if you've got, long hair down that, tends to get, I think a lot of people shy away from long drop earrings just because it's a mess if you're wearing your hair down, right? And they can get all tangled, and they can be all, sometimes get a little caught up, and then they're harder to see as well. But you can see when you've got a look like this, and you see when they're in the ear, they actually just give you that dripping diamond effect. The diamonds begin where the earring begins. So you see nothing but diamonds right down the line, and then wrapping around the peridot to give it that halo effect. So they're really bright, they're really bold, but you see how workable that size is going to be, yet they're sitting, with a little bit more length so that they're just a little bit different than your typical stud. We'll take them on down. Nobody on the lines yet, very limited. Only have a couple pairs because obviously matching these stones is our priority, so we can't make hundreds of them like we'd like to. It's all about just getting you those really top-notch stones. We'll go back to the wheel, show you up close what they look like, but boy, they are just glistening, almost like a green diamond effect too. They kind of remind me a little bit of some of those really bright pops of green diamonds that you'll see, because that round brilliant cutting, and they're not even $9.99. So there's the beauty of it. And this is of course the pair matched up, and I know that one is going to sit in the rear there and be a little out of focus to the one in the front there, so I'll just stack them a little bit as best I can so you can see them together and how they match. But you've also got white, yellow, or rose, and keep in mind, they're not even close to $9.99. We want to make a little special treat here for any Peridot lovers out there, especially if you want to also gift them, because earrings I think are a little bit easier to gift than sometimes rings are, because you're not worrying about size. All you have to know is, does she have an ear piercing or not? If the answer is yes, good. She can wear a pierced ear drop like this, no problem. So great for gifting, great for treating oneself, great for getting a bright, beautiful green. Maybe you've never experienced Peridot at the top level. This is it. Great affordable way to do it. They're better than $888. They're better than $777. All wonderful values, all straightforward, awesome opportunities, but even better than that, we can make this happen for you and do better than even $699. We would love to invite you in to try these. Maybe it's a first purchase. Maybe it's going to be one of those that instead of just shopping for you yourself, you're thinking about other gals in your life who want a great earring of the highest caliber. Maybe it's going to be giftable for a birthday gift. Because at this level, let's face it, you start to get a beautiful custom cake and a big bouquet of balloons and flowers, and suddenly you've spent more than this. And it's beautiful and wonderful and appreciated, but it's a one-day thing, right? One day, a couple days, that kind of thing. This is forever. Fine jewelry, you can be proud to give. Fine jewelry of the utmost quality and level, and you're not even spending $6.99 or $5.99. I really want to make these affordable to one and all. Giftable would be great too. We don't always get to do that. Here it is, not even $5.99. Take advantage of it right now. We'll make them $499 a pair. And so far, Will's already got a pair, Sean's got a pair, Allison's got a pair, we've got Christine with a pair as well already. And by the way, they were saying yes when they were much higher. What, $888, right? We were all saying yes, but here they are now at $499 a pair, and you're choosing your gold. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. So totally, totally up to you, but that's not not one I would sleep on if I were you. That's a really, really good piece. And if you want to ask about that 3360 emerald cut blue wing, well, make sure you do, because that's going to be good as well. That's going to be one of our big markdowns, a museum piece for you. We've got a low per carat price on that one. We've got 60 seconds more with our Peridot drop earrings. Again, a drop, but like I call it kind of like a stationary drop. It's that really subtle drop style because it is all going to be like that linear style that stays put. So drops from the ear to give you some length and interest, but something a little bit, you know, easy to wear, just easy, right? You never need to worry about it. I think they're also any age. I don't think there's really a minimum or there's certainly no maximum, right? There's no age limit on those. There's no age threshold on those. I think it's just a great classic style that's still just done with VS diamonds still. Yes, even our diamonds. I get that question a lot. Oh, well, even in earrings, are you putting the VS diamonds even as accents in earrings? And the answer is yeah, absolutely yes. Yeah, we are. Of course. We don't skimp just because people aren't as close to it as maybe they are to a ring. We're not going to skimp out on an earring quality of the diamonds. We wouldn't do that to you. There is a little zigzag bangle bracelet too that is real affordable for a bangle. Yes. All right. So we've got another pair going out. Thank you. Jess has got a pair. Allison's getting another pair. Christine, what color did you get? White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold? We got a yellow gold. They like them just like they see them right there. I like that too. What about Keon? Is he getting a pair too? Yeah, he's got a pair too. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. All right, coming up. Let's get to it. Who got your pair, Will? You were early. Deborah, thank you so much, Deborah. Enjoy. So we're going to get to beautiful morganite, but we have this incredibly special pink zircon as well. So there are both spectrums of the really sophisticated pinks, as I call them. We've got the beauty of the pink morganite, which is really ultra rare. And you know what, Tony, we'll give this 60 more seconds on those earrings. Just one last call here. And we've got a fabulous pink morganite. Also, there's that trio of tanzanites where they're 11 and 12 carats and more. And they're coming down to a crazy low per carat price as well. Let's do it. We also have just one mention for this. So we do have that bangle coming up this weekend on Saturday. That is the burnished diamond bangle that is, you know, really high-end designer. But we also have a tennis bracelet here. And it's not the norm. It's a princess cut diamond tennis bracelet. Let me just flash it in case you're interested. 7 carats, almost. It's $694 in princess cut diamonds, set the way princess cuts really should be set, which is in this really heavy gold design where it's solid through the sides. Look at that. So that's also here, and that really, I like that layered. I like it layered with that bangle. That looks great. So if you're interested in princess cuts, because we usually do tennis bracelets all the time, but we do them in rounds. Not usually a princess cut option because that is a whole nother level of complex quality, is doing a princess cut style bracelet. So we do have one, so I like to point that out because that's not usually here. And then we have another bangle, zigzag style. So let's keep moving from the Peridot. Let me know if you like to have that in your collection. There's also, now we did have that blue star sapphire. I do want to point out we have an incredible round ruby that also has a star. So here goes. We're going to put those to the side. You can still get a pair. It looks like we have 2 pairs left right now. Oh my goodness, we saw a ruby yesterday. Are you kidding me? Look at this ruby. A star ruby in a huge size with a pronounced star like that. And another mounting, this is similar to what we saw with that Zambar mounting, the way the diamonds are all different, scattered sizes, but burnished into the gold. This is what we've called the Stardust mounting. And it is amazing. It's item number 1618, brand new tonight at a $254. Unheated again, star ruby. We're calling it star sapphire, but really this is the color we get when you talk about rubies. So we've got that if you're interested. Hey, Will, can you take this for me, please? And we'll show the bangle. Look at this bangle. I mentioned we had a little zigzag, lightning bolt kind of style. Thank you. Look at this. How cool is this one? One opportunity here. I wish we had more. Oh, goodness, I wish we did, but we don't. Here we go. This is going to be item number 7453. So the bangle we have coming up, and I'm just going to show you one because this is coming up on Saturday, and I really need you to be with us on Saturday if you'd like one, because this is a bangle that is coming up. But I want to show you the difference here so you can, decide whether you want to wait a little bit for this one on Saturday. Look at that. That's the mirror finish bangle that I'm wearing, a yellow and a white. I've been wearing it all week in both colors of gold. But that's coming up, and that's really solid, heavy, big diamonds set within. But if you want something a little bit more, they're just very different looks. They could be completely stackable. You could wear a whole big array of arm candy stacked up and down the wrist if you want to, of course. But that bangle's coming up, the one that I showed you. This is happening right now, 1117453. And it's got a mega, mega discount here. And it's a carat 11, and it creates this really almost like an open airy feel, but it's still even prettier though on the wrist, because when you see something behind it, as opposed to just a backdrop that's more or less just kind of like, white on white here. It's tougher to see the detail. So there's a little button opening on the side, which I don't know if this has ever been opened before. So it's taken, yep, there we go. And then you've got it going on the wrist here. I'm just going to show it to you on so you can see generally what this is going to look like size-wise here. So you can really see it's got a little bit different feel than something that's going to have that, kind of chunkier effect. That is what we're going to showcase this weekend, which is right over here. So you've got two different looks there. And this is going to be, I would say, slightly smaller than average. So if you wear a 6, 6.5, up to a 7, this one's going to work for you. But it's also going to be a really great buy. And we're still going to hinge it on the one side right here. It's got a figure 8 safety, so that's what's going to lock it. You've got the zigzag that goes halfway around, so across the top. And because it's oval in shape, it's not going to rotate on the wrist. It's always going to stay with those diamonds right up top. And what was a $29.99 piece, well, guess what? This is our one only in white gold. It's the last offering. And we're going to talk about this extensively over the weekend, of course, with our bangle premiere that we're doing, that I so lovingly poured my heart and soul into to design it just right so that it could be actually a superior quality to even the similar look we see from the big designer that offers them for $9,800. By the way, the $9,800 designer piece is 21 points in diamonds. 21 points. 21. And the diamonds go all the way around, so they're really, really, really small. So we've made ours bigger, better, high level. So that's coming up on Saturday. But this is just, again, one only in the white gold, really good for, again, average or smaller. So again, I would say up to 7-inch, not 7.5 on this one, just because it's really on the snug side for an average size bangle. We're going to do average size on that burnished diamond bangle over the weekend. That's going to give you more of that traditional fit. But this is perfect for 6, 6.5, of course 6 1/4 as well, 6, 6.5, 7. Up to 7. If you wear bigger than a 7-inch, I would steer clear of this one. It's just a little bit smaller oval in size. So that said, this is going to be where we take this ultimately low. And obviously bangles, if you've noticed, a lot of people have really, designers have stopped doing bangles and bracelets overall. Why? Because of gold where it's at. Bracelets take an incredible amount of gold. So that is why, and when we keep that in mind, and we should, when you see something like this that is a solid gold bangle at the core, and then it's got this zigzag of diamonds that goes right up across the top and all the way side to side, that's really well done. You're getting over a carat, but it's tough to do a gold bangle for less than $5,000 right now, even when it's just the lightest bit of gram weight. So keep that in mind. Take a look at this. It's not even $29.99, and it's a huge blowout, which is why we only have this one in white gold as it is, but it's not even going to be $19.99, which is what really makes it crazy here. Only one, just as is. This is part of that sale event where it didn't have enough time to get on the air, and now it does on this Thursday night, and it's not even 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15.99. And this is where, again, diamonds are free because we've already gone below the gold cost. And yet we're not even making it $1,499. There is only one. Let's get it a home right now. We're going to make this $1,399 only. That is it. And for a bangle of solid gold, where let me just kind of tilt it up so you can really, really see the quality of those diamonds right up front, right up top. And there's your price tag, $13.99, one only. And then wait till you see what we're doing next. I'm bringing it out. We're going to bring it on out. The really, really gorgeous pink zircon that is so must-have. If you already have one, I even think it's must-have if you already have one. If you don't have a pink zircon yet, wait till you see what we have coming up in this brand new fabulous piece. Who's got the bangle? Only one, $13.99, white gold only. A carat 11 in diamonds. Okay. I hate to play favorites, but out of all the brand new, and we have a really stunning brand new yellow diamond tonight, but I really think this is my favorite piece of the brand new tonight. And that's saying something because there's a lot of good pieces, but this is just pretty and rare and specialty and all the things that a sophisticated zircon in an Asher cut can be. Yes, Jess? I do want to say hi to a new register. Who is it? Peggy from Washington State? Hi, Peggy. What'd she pick up? Oh, good. Welcome to the show, Peggy. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for watching, and thanks for shopping for the very first time. That's wonderful. Take a look at this. Oh, yeah. So I kept moving it around because this is an Asher combined with a pink zircon that has double refraction, and what that means is a fancy way to say it's got some sparkle and pop and shine and brilliance and beauty. The item number here is 1600. This is a brand new style tonight. The Asher cut, this is just, it's just like yummy, okay? It's just so beautiful to have that sophisticated, rich, pinky, cranberry, raspberry tone of color. And then, oh yeah, there's every color of the rainbow that comes through on that stone because of that double refraction we're talking about. But beyond that, pink diamonds, white diamonds, double halo to show off the Asher cut, showing that off, really emphasizing that. And it's a rare stone. So let's go to the drawing board on what pink zircon is. For those of you, like, you know, again, when we have these new shoppers every single night, it reminds me that we may have people shopping the rare gems of this show and not necessarily be super familiar with what they are, because we're bringing to you, in a case like this, stones that are not just out in retail stores. You could be out shopping every retailer for decades and decades and still not know what a pink zircon is, simply because it's too rare to be out there in retail. So a reminder that this is a stone that is a natural stone. The similar name or sound of the name zircon to zirconia, they are not related. Zirconia is a man-made diamond that has nothing to do with zircons, which are actually established as the stone that we deem the oldest, meaning the one that was really dating the earth. It's got that much history to it that we actually look at it as over 4 billion years old. Now, there are different colors from different sources all across the globe. This is actually one of the newer, actually the newest find of zircon, which is the pink variety out of a mine in Sri Lanka. So it's actually got that Ceylon name, Ceylon being, of course, synonymous with Sri Lanka. It's the old world name for Sri Lanka. So it came from Sri Lanka, discovered in 2020, very beginning of it was the beginning of the year, 2020, and only a few short months later, it was completely done, mined out, yield was gone. Most of the material that was actually discovered there in that mine was more of a kind of an orangey brown color, what we call it hyacinth zircon in the trade. That is not what you get here. So it was very seldom, it'd be like a lot of mining would be happening, and then every so often one of the pink zircons would come out. We got every single one of them right here. We had an agreement with the miners that were working the mine at the time. As soon as the pink zircons would be discovered, it would be faceted and sent to us directly. Sometimes one stone at a time. Sometimes we wouldn't even wait around for a parcel or a collection. We would just bring them one at a time. So they would be directly shipped to us. We'd get busy and put them into a custom designed ring, and the end result was something you loved. Well, here it is, one of our last few. In an ideal cut, take a look at it. The pink diamonds are luxury. The white diamonds are stunning, and it's $242 in the Asher cut. Then you get a 15-point pink diamond weight, and then the white diamonds around that are an additional 53 points. So all together, you have 68 points in diamonds, but we do separate them because the pinks are really powerful and important. And then you have that zircon in the middle of 242 Asher. Obviously, there's some rarity here. There's some rarity, some luxury, some really unique setting style that just makes it. Asher cuts are all the rage right now. They're back. It's kind of like people say, oh, is that a new cut? It was around a while back, but it's really had a resurgence in popularity. And you know what? That is why I like a zircon. Look at how golden, pink, purple, blue, every color of the rainbow comes through as you see that. Let's try it on here, and then what are we gonna do? I love this ring. I just think it's high end, it's pretty, the Asher cutting is amazing. I'm a big fan myself. I'm gonna make this better than that 30 Wow, $39.99 is not bad, actually. $39.99 list price to go out right here tonight. Let's try something different. Let's try something a little bit different. And we want to open it up. I said it earlier, even if you have a zircon, maybe it's an oval, maybe it's a round, I say get an Asher cut. If you don't have one, try the Asher. It's amazing. It cannot go wrong. It's absolutely stunning. And we're going to make it even better than $39.99. Watch this. Here it is up close. We'll move it around again so you can really see those colors that are so prominent when you look directly at that stone. Thank you. All better? Okay, good. Thank you. Somebody was hustling to get out of here today, probably. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to put on the auction block. And then we've got a request for, is it brand new Peggy that's got this request? I love it. All right, we'll bring our Peridot ring to match. I'm not going to do $39.99. We're putting it on the auction block. You make up your own price, and we're not starting at $3,000. Not starting at $25,000. Oh, I mean, when I'm passionate about a ring to this level, it is an extra motivating factor to make sure that we can get everybody the chance to come on in and make it your own so you can see it and wear it and be a part of it, own it, love it, all the things. It is not going to be $2,500. My goodness. You know what we're going to do? Let's just start even at $2,000 and really get everything like rocking here, because we have been rocking all night. So instead of even saying $2,000, I'll tell you what, we'll make it even more interesting. And if you haven't dialed in yet, go ahead and start dialing now. It's not even going to be $2,000 to start, not 19, not 18, not 17, not 16. Welcome in to the collectability of rare, exotic pink zircon. Best cutting I think you can get. I'm a big fan of the rounds in zircons too, because the round is going to play with the double refraction and give it a lot of life. I think that an Asher cut makes a lot of the similar look. I mean, it really does. It's going to be, yes, a different facet pattern than a round. Fewer facets, more aligned to be that step faceting material, but when it plays with the double refraction, it's still giving you that same powerful end result of a lot of flash and all the different colors of the rainbow within that beautiful pinky purple gorgeous tone it has. How about $1,500 to start? Much better, right? We got somebody verifying the open right now. $1,500 to get this started. Let's go for it. We are here to make miracles out of jewelry shopping. Exotic pieces, well priced. This is another level than well priced. I would call this something else. It's really important. You know what? No open yet at 15? Okay, so we're still verifying. Let's make this even more interesting. Pink diamonds, white diamonds, let's not forget about those. I know all the attention turns to that zircon in the middle. That is the centerpiece, that is the wow. But to accessorize it with pink and white diamonds on the sides, very impressive. Not even $15, $14, $13, $12, not $1,100. I'm going to start the auction at $1,000 because I need callers. And we want to get everybody in. This is, again, my passion is to give you a chance. I know it's a specialty piece. I know it's supposed to be $39.99. That hasn't changed. It's a $4,000 TVON ring. But we're just doing something vastly different here right now for you. So that's how passionate I am about saying, let's get this a home. And let's give as many people as possible a chance to bring it to their home. Well, actually, you don't need to bring it anywhere or take it anywhere. We do it for you. We just send it directly to you. So let's see what we've got for an open. By the way, Tony, as far as increments, I'm starting really low. So will everybody understand if we do a $100 increment on this one just to make it kind of make sense? Make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. That's what I'm always asking around here, right? Make it make sense. What about a $50 increment? Now, we don't need to worry about it until we officially have the open. But right now, I'm searching, I'm waiting, I'm hoping. $50 increments, make it even better. $25 increments, although it doesn't matter. We may not even get the open. I'll tell you what. Make it a $10 increment, and that way when we get the open, because I'm confident we're going to get it, when we get the open, we'll make it really easy to get in and stay in and make it some real, honest-to-goodness, fun competition here and get everybody a chance to own the fabulous zircon. We are looking for $1,000. Do we have it? Or do we give it 60 seconds to see if we've got it? We can do that too. 60 seconds, you want to do it? Let's do it. 60 seconds to get that verified and confirmed. That star ruby, I am going to bring it out, by the way. So those of you, I'm getting some questions about that. We are going to bring out that big 2.5 carat star ruby and that stardust mounting. I will have that for you. We will do that, but here we are, 49 seconds to get this one started. Let me try it on again for you. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. What's happening? We need a lot of different colors on this. We're not starting at 3 or 25 or 2. I'm not starting at 15. This is not $1,000. Hold on. That's not a band that's $1,000. So let me put it there. See how all you see is a little bit of a band? If that's a plain gold band and that's what's at stake, as I put it on the hand again, if that's all it is, that could be $1,000 and be a deal. Instead, you've got the band, the rose gold, the white gold, the 242 Asher cut pink diamonds, white diamonds. We have $1,000, right? We got it? We've got it officially. Do you have it? Okay, so we have $1,000. We got it. Andy, what did I do wrong on this one? Maybe everybody's waiting for it to get to 3,000 and then bid. It may not get there. It may not get there. I have one bidder. Well, so much for my idea of starting really low to get a lot of people in. That's not working out the way I planned. So here we are at $1,000, and that's it. That is all. Well, so now we give it a final call and we see who gets it. Because right now it's going at $1,000. We got one bidder. One bidder, $1,000. And if everybody is stunned senseless right now going, no, that's not right. That should not be happening. You are absolutely correct. There is no way that something like this should be selling at $1,000, but it is happening. And it is a live auction, and we're about to give it 2 minutes to wrap it up. So that means you got 2 minutes to jump in, and it's only a $10 increment. I know that should have been more because we started with such a significant loss, and I mean that. Let's be real. If you think we can make that ring for $1,000, then it's okay, but you're living in a different era of jewelry. To be totally, just again, I mean that out of respect. But you know, if you last looked at fine jewelry back in the 80s or the early 90s or any other era besides 2023, because things are changing rapidly by the day in 2023 as far as diamond pricing and gold pricing and labor pricing and all of that, that all is dumped and goes into this. So there's a lot that's happening here. You can't make this ring, and we are the manufacturer, so we know that well. We know exactly what it costs to make it because it was finished and completed today. So we know exactly to the dollar what it costs to create this, what it costs to make it, and it's a lot more than $1,000, which according to my auction live right here, right now, that's what it's selling for. Now that can change in 2 minutes. We're gonna give it a final 2 minutes to get you in. So my last call is now. It's your last chance, and we're only looking for a $10 advance here, so we're looking for 10-10. That's the next bid. That could potentially be your winning bid. How about that? You can't beat it. You truly can't make it for that price. So all we got to do now, Tony, you ready? Got the 2-minute clock fired up and ready to go? When that clock hits 0, and by the way, we do that just so that, you know, everybody's equal across the country. We got a delay to the broadcast. It's a couple of seconds, delay to the phone line. So, you know, all that time it takes to send our signal from our studio in Los Angeles up to wherever you are at home across the country. That's why we give it 2 minutes to make the phone call. Then at the 2-minute clock, we say closed. We see where our top bid's at, and the top bid gets it. We're looking for 10-10. 2 final minutes. Let's go. And I would leave this as is. So you want to probably just leave it in the rose and the white gold. Technically, you can change it if need be. But there's that 2-minute clock ticking down. Last chance, last call, last moments here. And it's go time. And you've got a full money back guarantee. So even with this auction, if it does end up going under cost, and it very well may, because we would need a mega power bid right now to get up to cost or to get over cost. So, you know, all that said, you've got the value, and then you get it at home. See what you think. See what it's all about. Put it on your hand. See if it fits your style and your needs and your jewelry preferences, and then you decide, okay, was it worth it? I can tell you from a standpoint of quality, yes, it's worth it. But again, you need to love it as well. So try it out. I think I adore this ring. It's one of my favorite new designs of all the new designs. And yes, we have a big yellow diamond that's pretty fabulous as well tonight. So this is where, again, final minute 05 now, ticking down. We've got 63 seconds until the auction is closed, and we'll have a winner here. but there's just something so sophisticated, elegant. I mean, it really is. That's what it is. High level, sophisticated elegance in this jewelry piece. The pink diamonds are adding a lot of that to it. That's 15 points. That's no small accent size. When you're dealing with one of the world's most rare and luxury colors of diamonds, like the pinks are, and then you still get the white diamonds. There's 53 points in white diamonds also. So we have 35 more seconds left. Then it's going to be winner time. We're going to find out who our winner is here. And then, Peggy, we have your Peridot ring that we brought out for you by request. So we're going to show that, which might work for a few of you, actually. There's a gorgeous round that's going to match the earrings we had earlier. So final 15 seconds. Anybody verifying on this one? Verifying. Let's see. That's it? We're looking for 1010. Do we have it? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Anybody thinking about it? No? Yes? Tell me. 1010, yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Not what I expected, but that is gone. Congratulations. Here is, hey Peggy, this is our brand new Peridot ring that we thought would look beautiful with the Peridot earrings that we had many of you pick up earlier at the top of the hour. This is item number 0327. And it is, whoa, what's happened? Is there an extra delay tonight? Yeah, I think there's an extra delay tonight. We got a call and queue and everything. Christine, are you able to help us out just with the? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's item number 327. It is a 2 carat 30 Peridot. And bright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring out the earrings we had earlier just to show you. Obviously, there's a difference in the size, but we're going to show you the color similarity. The shape obviously is the same. The round cutting is there. And this is going to have 26 points in diamonds around it. I was just looking today at the big designer. I was looking at bracelets. And you know, there's a designer out there that does enameling and mother of pearl with that motif, that clover style motif. And the cheapest bracelet they had, which was dental floss thin chain and one mother of pearl clover, was $1,350, if that gives you any idea. There were no diamonds in the bracelet. It was literally a thin chain that wraps around your wrist, 7 inches, and with a mother of pearl, which the mother of pearl costs about 25 cents, and that was $1,350. That's the cheapest bracelet you can get from that designer. By the way, that's the Peridot I wanted to show you. I know this is playing a little bit with the color because the gold color being different. Good news is you were choosing the gold color in the earring. You're also choosing the gold color in the ring. So never fear. You can choose to match them all up if you want. The diamond weight here is 26 points of VS diamonds, and we're going to show it on, and we're going to bring you a big value that is supposed to be $19.99. I love that we have a brand new shopper who picked up the earring. She's the one that requested this. It doesn't mean it's only exclusively for the requester, because this is actually something that we can do for the first caller, but it's a bright, beautiful, dynamic round Peridot. There's that quality that, again, we insist upon. So you're getting that high level, and it's not even going to be $9.99. August birthstone right here in one of the prime examples in a luxury cut, with all these diamonds that have the pave that's solid all the way around to create this clover floral motif that is very special, that immediately, anybody who knows jewelry, immediately that resonates as a high-end status look designer piece. And it's not even going to be $8.99. We're going to blow it out right now, make it $888 by request. And you can still pick up those Peridot and diamond earrings if you want. They were down to $4.99. So you can still go ahead and get the Peridot earrings if you'd like. And we'll see where this ends up going. On the last one, hey, Andy, do you know who got the last one? On the zircon 1600? $888 on this one. 3360 Tanzanite is here. If anybody wants the biggest stone we have in jewelry, well, it's here in the blue wing block D. Who wants the Peridot? $888. Let's give that 30 seconds. Then we are going to get to, there is a pink morganite, by the way. One, and I mean true pink, not peachy at all, just pure diamond pink, but saturated. Oh, and it's got pink diamonds. Yes. Oh, wonderful. By the way, can you ask Joyce, or maybe you already know, where in Washington is she? Where in Washington is she? Long Beach. No way, really? Oh, hey, that's cool. We have one of those too. The LBC, we call it. Yeah, you know, me and Snoop hang out at the LBC. All right, let's go. We've got the Peridot ring. Good choice, Jess, on the request. We like it. Good one. All right. I'm going to bring out that star ruby. We started to show you the star ruby, and it was a preview, and of course, a lot of people said, bring that out, please, please. We already had a star sapphire leave us tonight. Here comes the star ruby. What a piece it is. That is going to be, and this is that dome style, so that in this one, the diamonds actually, they tend to wrap a little bit around the side slightly. So you're going to end up seeing, yes, the star rotates and is beautiful, and that is as ruby as a star ruby gets. So call it sapphire if you wish. Ruby and sapphire are interchangeable, but when it comes to the cabochons that have the asterisms and they are semblance of red, this is as ruby as a star ruby gets. They don't get any more red than that, in other words. A lot of times they might be more pink or purple. In that case, I would use the term sapphire, but this is really that star ruby material. It's item number 1618, and it is brand new tonight. And it is, again, a big size, 2 carats, 54. It is a round. It is also unheated yet again. Just like the blue that we saw earlier with the star, this is also an unheated, untreated stone. It has that really stark, very defined asterism. Then you get a carat 20 in diamonds, all bigger stones that are different sizes within that, but you can see they're all good size stones, and they're set. Once again, here's that burnishing that is going to match that bangle we have on when? Saturday. Thank you, that's what I thought. So Saturday, that bangle's coming up, which would pair up really well with this ring because you have that similar influence of those burnished diamonds set into the gold like we do. But you also have this really incredible finishing on the inside. I mean, this is one ring that, yeah, it's a bigger style, it's a wider style, but look at the great finishing you have all the way through. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And let me go around and really quickly do what I like to do just so you know what to expect when you see it at home. See the 2 stars? Do you see how one just disappeared? There it is, now it's gone. That's me putting my hand in front of one of our lights here. So the star is there, 2 lights. Star's gone, 1 light. There, gone, there, gone. So that's fun to do, but that's why, again, depending on how many light sources you have on it, expect a star per light source. Here's what I'm going to do. I got to try it on. It's a $59.99 piece. Well, no surprise, it's a star ruby. It's unheated. We don't even, do you know that we don't have a ruby in our inventory that's unheated? We don't have a ruby that's unheated. Not a regular faceted stone, not a half carat, 20 pointer, 1 carat, nothing. This is 254. Here's what it looks like from a distance. I'm going to go ahead and choose, I'm going to have you choose white, yellow, or rose. Now, we immediately went for the white gold, and for good reason. Because you see the star itself has a little bit of that kind of silvery white tone. So we're going for the matching there. We're going for the complement. But if you want to choose the yellow gold instead, because we love our rubies in yellow, so if you want to go yellow gold instead, you can do that. But let me just show you from the side profile. That's what I'm talking about, the way the diamonds wrap around the sides a bit. So when you're looking at it from the sheer profile, whether that's this profile or this profile, you still get to see and appreciate diamonds that are really wrapping throughout the sides. So it really just gives you that kind of like, I don't even want to call it stars in the sky because they're more remote, they're more scattered. They're farther apart. This is just consistent. It's really almost like a constellation, really, of diamonds across the gold you have. But like we're doing with every new piece tonight, we're going to proceed with a blowout here so that you do not have to pay the $59.99, that it's literally listed to go out tonight on the bag. We're making it so much better, so much more affordable, so much more incredible, and it's not going to be $59, $49, $39. Anybody thinking about it so far? This one's not going to last. We didn't have the blue star sapphire last, so why would the even more rare color, being a ruby as it is, why would that stick around? It's not $39. It's not even $29.99, and this one's got a carat 20 in diamonds, so you're getting that really big diamond weight to go with it. And it's only for one caller. Blow it out, make it $2,499 only. First caller on that one. That will be it. $24.99 unheated 2.5 carat ruby. Forget about it. But a premium, phenomenal stone with it. That phenomenal asterism happening. which you can see plain as day, that doesn't have that muddled effect so many have. There's not all kinds of weird striations and spots within the cabochon stone around the star or beside the star. It's just really, really clean. That is a premium, honest to goodness, valuable stone. They're super valuable, super phenomenal, and yeah, only $24.99. We'll follow this with that brand new morganite. And then don't forget, the top of the hour, we're going to have that yellow diamond coming out, but also there's a trio of huge tanzanites coming out to play that is their best per carat price they can be as well. So it's just a lot to get to tonight, and we only have a little over an hour to do it all in. So there's going to be just a lot to do and a lot to love, and that is the $24.99 value of values right there on an unheated star ruby. Okay, here it is. Elegance in a ring. We already had a pink zircon, it's gone. Let's now show you the other side of pinks here. Oh my goodness, this looks like a pink diamond. I have 1 carat 09 is my largest pink diamond. This is a 375 morganite. Now I know that's not a pink diamond, it's a pink beryl, but it truly, for those of us that say, I'd like to have a 3 or 4 carat pink diamond, and you know what those cost. They're documented, they're well known, and they're well documented, because if you have a 3 or a 4 carat pink diamond, it's in an auction house somewhere, and it's auctioned off with a public knowledge of where it went, and that'll be in the millions of dollars, tens of millions really. If it's a color like that, this is what we do. We've got the beautiful look of, and this is why it's separate, because when you usually see a morganite, it's going to have that blushy tone, which is gorgeous, by the way. I'm not here to knock those beautiful traditional morganites because they're gorgeous. There's a blushy peach element. They look like a padparacha. They've got a little bit of orange and a little bit of pink, and they're usually pastel, and they're really pretty. However, if you're going to go for the quality and you want the highest level of that quality in a morganite, the truth is, which is why we say pink morganite, we make that distinction because that is extra, extra, extra rare. The morganites of the world, this beryl family gem, which is the sister to aquas and the sister to emeralds and the sister to bixites and all of those, this is the pink variety. It's always going to be that lighter peachy tone. This is, as you well see, a true pink. It looks for the world like a pink diamond. If it had any peachy tones to it, it wouldn't be looking like a pink diamond. But the fact this one does, and it's a 3 carat 75 size in this brand new item, and 1563 is the number. And by the way, there are pink diamonds. There's a pink diamond element to this ring right down the middle of that triple row in diamonds down either side. So you are getting pink diamonds. You are getting highest level morganite that's out there that exists. You get the pink diamonds with the white diamonds on the sides, and we're going to blow it out. There's no putting a price on this because it is literally from the private collection of our ownership. Our ownership has now, we're into 6 generations now. I say we, it's not my family, but I feel like part of the family because I've been here long enough. At this point, I've been here long enough and been an integral part of TVON, I think, to be considered one of the families. So I say we, but it is a 6th generation gemstone family. That's all they know. That's all they do. And I got to tell you, the best of the best of the best of stones, one at a time, are collected through those 6 generations to bring you stones like this, that the purpose of TVON is to bring those and share those with you all at home. So we've got a specialty stone here, and take a look at that color again, because that is what separates it. You can look at morganites elsewhere in design houses and whatnot, but that color is not going to be something you find. It's a 375 oval. It has 18 points in the pink diamonds, and it has another 39 points in the white diamonds, and traditional, beautiful, classic look here. The triple row gives you a wider presence of diamonds and gold on the sides. They lead right up to that rose gold basket. So this is going to be as is in the rose gold and the white gold. You see the body of the ring is mostly white gold. Then you've got a little bit of rose gold holding those pink diamonds down the side center, and then the rose gold setting for your pink morganite. Let me try it on. And then we're going to see a major, major value. So here we go with a really special pink morganite with pink and white diamonds down the sides. Hey now, it must be good if it's got to be good. The fireworks are going off outside, scared me to death. But yeah, a Thursday night fireworks show. Usually we got to wait till we drive home at 10:30, 10:45 when I drive past Dodger Stadium on a Friday night. That's usually when I get the fireworks show. Not Thursday at 8:48. Let's do this. First caller on this one. And they're like right outside too. Take a look at that. Isn't that a great ring? Just gorgeous. Rose and white gold. I mean, how about that? You know it's good when it's creating a pink color on the wheel. Jess said it best. She said, they're putting out the fireworks for the morganite. Exactly. This is the stone that deserves it, right? It deserves a whole show. And yet we got to get it out the door, and it's got, how do you put a price on a private collection stone? Well, $79.99. They managed. They managed. But it's a dollar shy of $8,000. Let's try to make it a whole lot better. Have I stuck to a price yet tonight? Every single red price on a bag that is intended to be the drop it down lowest price we can do on a Thursday, well, they've all taken a dip below that. So let's make it even. We can make this really difficult, or we can make this easy. And we're going to make it easy so we can proceed. We have an hour and 10 minutes left in the show, and in 10 minutes and 40 seconds, that yellow diamond that's brand new, that's coming out to play. So you definitely, if you were thinking about going somewhere, don't go anywhere yet. You want to see this yellow diamond deal. And then we have Tanzanites, the trio, 12 karat stones, really good per carat. So that's all happening. $79.99 is not going to do it though. Call me and rest assured we're going to make this really affordable, because that's all I can say. And I know affordability is going to be basically, it's going to be differently defined based on, affordable for this stone might still be what, $69.99, $59.99. I'm taking it lower than that. This is a true, you can't top it out there. All you can find is a saturated peachy tone. You're never going to find in the real world of like retail or even wholesale. I mean, we go to all the wholesale trade shows. We know what's out there in morganite. It's not like there's some secret stash out there that looks like this that's available to the high-end couture level. It's just all peachy pink, and if you're lucky, you get a really nice saturation in that peachy pink pastel. But as far as pure pinks like this, that's what you have to come here for, and that's what we seldom see. And I've got to, for all those reasons, when one comes across like this, and it's in a beautiful mounting to boot, we got to make it affordable. We can't make this the dream piece that you've been waiting for, and then have you go, oh, bet I can't afford it. I like everything but the price. That's not what I'm going to go for. So take a look at this. We're not going to do $59.49. $39 though I like. $29.99 is way better. But instead of all of that pricing, and think of where we've dropped so far, we've saved you $5,000, and I'm not done. We're not even leaving this at $2,500. I just don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the sweet spot that gets it out right now. That's the problem. I'm going for, let's sell it to the first caller right now. Allison, are you thinking about this one perhaps? No. Jess thinking about this one? No. So nobody's on the phone lines yet. So I give that little advice to you to call in now. You have no competition yet. But also, I'm not done dropping this price tag. And you know as well as I do, this ring should never be dropped like this. And there is one little detail I want to share with you. It is sharing the love. There's a heart-shaped cutout detail right within the basket. That's on either side of the ring. So you're going to get that little heart-shaped cutout design that is in the profile of your ring in the basket there. And it's not 25. Oh my goodness, we still don't have a caller on the phone lines who loves it. Like, I'm totally into this ring and very, very surprised that it's still here at $25.99. I'm gonna keep on going. Nobody yet? Let's take it all-time low. It cannot be $24.99. That's just not going to do it. Otherwise, I don't know if there's is there enough difference there between $25 and $24.99, but where I'm taking this one is going to make sure it disappears, and in a hurry. Do not wait. It's not even $2,000. This never should happen. Collection grade, cannot duplicate it, cannot find it anywhere else, cannot even put a price on this material because it is nowhere. That's when you get into priceless territory on gems. When nobody else has it, you can't rightfully put a price tag on it. There's no comparison to be made if nobody else has it. And if it's a museum where you last saw a piece like this in morganite, well, that's not a comparison either because those pieces aren't for sale. So it is in the priceless category, and it's not going to be $19.99 because I am still awaiting a phone call. We're going to make it even better than that. First caller can have it. I'm blowing it out, giving it away, pink beryl. Too rare to even be a birthstone, but the pink diamonds and the white diamonds on the side, they make it. You just grab it and you will love. By the way, here's another one that in a week from Sunday, we're going to see a pink diamond wonder ring. Very, very limited as it is, but think about how gorgeous this ring would be if you wanted to add a pink diamond wonder ring to the sides. Amazing. You could add white diamonds to it as well. Hold on, it's not even $19.99. Take a look at it. This is going to go. And make sure, operators, you let me know if you want it, okay? Let me know if you have it, because it's not even $1,899. We're going to blow it out right now. It is $1,888 only, and that's from my first caller that says yes. So $1,888 gets it to you. Let's find out who's got it. And $1,888, give it 60 seconds at that price. I think is going to be gone in a hurry. I'd be very surprised if it lasts the 60-second clock. Sean, no, you don't have it? No. He said yes, but he means no. That's why we always say verifying, right? Because we don't know. What's that? Morganite is here, $1,888. Okay. Well, we've done a number on that pricing. Yellow diamond coming up in 5 minutes. It gives us moments here for maybe an item or two. You want to see something really special? We've got a really, really cool, I'm going to show you that zebra design. It's a horse pendant pin design here. Great designer style. Let's show that real quick. We flashed it earlier. Nobody called on it, but you probably don't know the price. And that's what's special about it. So we'll wait 12 more seconds, see who's got our pink morganite. That should be going. Why is that here? Okay, so I'm keeping that one. Okay, I know I've bought like 3 things this week so far. Oof, maybe I need to slow down, but that's a good one. Let's take a look at this really quickly. This is a black rhodium and white gold pendant and pin. So this little, the little sphere you see is going to screw off, and that's going to be your pin. And then that's your closure. And then when you don't want to wear it as a pin, you can take this end cap off and tuck it up into the top so it disappears. And then you can wear it as a pendant where the bail is right at the top where I'm holding it. So you've got a pin or pendant. Item number is 8501. It's a, it's either going to be a beautiful, what is it? What was it? The fictional Black Beauty, right? Could be a horse, or it could be a zebra. But it's got this really cool, did you notice the satin finishing in the ears? And did you notice the black rhodium and the nose? And then you've got the white gold with the black diamonds inlaid in that striped effect. And then you also have the blue sapphire as the eye. It's also in 18 karat gold. 18K, 2-point blue sapphire, 58 points in black diamonds, and 1 piece only, and it's under $1,000. So one of those huge closeout deals where that's the finishing in the back. Let me show you the size perspective on it as well so you can get an idea of how it's going to look if you do choose to wear it, whether it's a pin or a pendant style for you. Here's the measurement it has, and it's going less than $9.99. I promised you that. Here we go. Get ready for a big value, about 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. And then I'll show it to you on the neckline as well. So if you have a very fine white gold chain, that's going to go right through the top. And then, of course, it can be used as a brooch. You can really put that wherever you want to because of the ability with the pin, which has got that centered pin. And then you just screw on the backing, and it's less than $900. We're going to go ultimately low on this one. Huge opportunity here, a lot of 18 karat gold. How pretty is that for the horse lovers, the ones that love to go to the races, you know, if you're just into, you just love the animal, maybe you have the horses at home. I know we have some folks that do. I know some of you guys do that do. So I think this would be a lovely piece, and there it is upright. It's actually going to be only $699. Let's blow it out right now. It's a one only opportunity there, and that will be $699. Fabulous piece right there. And the details, when you really start to look at the details of, again, the different colors of the finishing in the rhodium, the beautiful satin finishing to the inside at the ears there, which softens it. It really is quite a striking designer piece there for you. And that is only one, $699. Last call stays in the white gold there. Top of the hour is coming up. We got about 2 minutes till our official top of the hour. I just want to show you without the glare there. I know it picks up a lot of glare. Want you to see how it's essentially striped because you have the white gold alternating with the black diamond rose there. So that's where you get that really cool effect. Do we have a request? For Virginia. Yay! For who? Virginia. Virginia. Oh, it's the opal from last night, right? Did you already see it last night? Very good. We had an opal blowout last night. In Virginia, I wanted to show you 112-0832. We'll get this in before the top of the hour arrives. This is the large opal in the saddle ring, and it is a beauty. It's actually the largest of the diamond weight and the largest of the individual stones we had out of the 4 last night. So it was an entire wheel, if you missed it on the Wednesday night. It was a wheel of museum opals. They were all black opals, all of our best. It was our literal top 4. And so I point that out because out of the 4, this was the one with the largest individual carat weights, both diamonds and the opal. So it's a premium, and it's a big reason why it's got a $12,999 start price, going much, much lower here tonight. Obviously, going to honor that blowout price we had on the entire wheel last night, but I also want to show it to you on. Remember, this is also one of the options you can change the gold color on, so you can do yellow gold or rose gold if you prefer. This is what our famous saddle ring looks like. That is one of the largest diamond mountings. Out of all the many, many thousands of mountings we make and create and do, this is one of the larger overall diamond weights we have at a carat 71, $12,999. That is where it started. It went down at one point to $89.99, then went to $79.99, and instead tonight, another request. Fabulous. Kim, we've got gold and pearl earrings for you next, but let's get this one a home. Do you know that when all is said and done, you're going to save a cool 10,000 bucks because it's $29.99 right here tonight, and that saves you overall 10,000. 10,000. There are a lot of savings we have, but there aren't too many pieces where on a ring we can save you $10,000 on one individual piece like you are right here, right now. And it's got primarily those blues and greens to it. As we show it again up close and personal here, you can see how that looks from really up close, and that's all natural black opal through and through. That's that Australian lightning ridge material, and then we'll try to get, I know the top of the hour's arrived, we have a big yellow diamond coming, but I'm going to show you some yellow, or rather golden pearls here first to show them to you next. Yes? This one is, and that's a really good question because I know it's a wide mounting, but look at how it tapers in the back, Keon. So it's actually going to be, that is why it is as comfortable as it is. That's also a fun look to look at the inside of the opal there. So it is, it's got the finishing on the inside, so it's built the right way, and then it tapers down in the back. So yes, please get your true size for whatever finger you want to wear it on, and it will fit beautifully. Look at that side detail too, a little bit of red and orange and yellow coming through on that one profile there on the left side. So lots of blues and greens, $29.99 verifying on this one. It's gone. Congratulations. Now for Kim, here are the gold and pearl earrings we have for you. Aren't these pretty? There is so much color to the golden pearls you see here. It's item number 1143, and that starts, thank you so much. Thank you. I assume that's a requester there. Well done. Here are the golden pearls. Another request here before our top of the hour. We are there, but we are going to be getting into a yellow diamond deal in just a moment, but I want to get these requests taken care of. So here are the golden pearl earrings where you're getting 1143. That does start with 111, and it's a 10 millimeter each on the fabulous, all natural, no dye, no treatment, no nothing to those golden pearls. 10 millimeters each, 14 points in diamonds that creates this triple leaf design. It almost looks like a lotus blossom or a lotus flower, and they look amazing. And then they've got a post and butterfly backing. The post is going to be directly centered up behind those leaves. So this is what they look like. Oh, and one more thing. They have a really, really pretty under gallery I'll show you. It's probably a little harder to see, but you can see it's got that little bit of floral detail that holds the pearl. Here's what they look like from a distance away. They will only sit this way. Typically, that's how you're going to want them to sit, with the pearl at the base and the diamonds, almost like a diamond crown that you have right above the pearl. And then here's the length you're going to get. Top to bottom, that's going to be, how pretty is that? 5/8 of an inch, top to bottom. And then I'll show you one to you on the ear as well. But they are a fantastic value. You can change the gold. Now, I know this is a subtle, minor detail, but they're in the yellow now. You can change them to white if you prefer. As we take a look at the up close, then I'll hold one up for you. But you can change them. It's either a white or yellow, though. No rose gold option on this one because it's probably just, we don't want to tempt you with the option because it's probably not going to look its best in the rose gold. You really want to stick with either the white or the yellow. I would go with the yellow gold there, especially when you consider the backing and how they're finished. I just love that from a distance when they're on. They really do look almost like your pearl, which is a gorgeous gem of the sea. It really looks like it's wearing its own little diamond crown here, doesn't it? So this is going to be better than $1,000. We're not even asking $9.99 on the pearl earrings, and they're 10 millimeters a piece. Take a look up close. We'll bring them back down. I just wanted you to get a little idea of how that pearl is going to drape ever so slightly beneath the lobe, And it's only going to be $888 for the pair. And yet you're getting a lot of the, what can be a very subtle golden color, a very light golden color. In this particular pair of pearls, they're that really, if you were equating it to like a gold purity, instead of 14K or 10K, it'd be more, I would say, a match to like what you'd see really in a 24 karat gold. Like if you had pure gold, there's a lot more, you know, yellowy color to a pure gold. 18 karat, therefore, has a higher, you know, gold content, therefore more buttery yellows than a 14K. That's what you see here. It's really on par with like a 24 karat gold. So Kim, let us know what you think of those. I did have the golden pearl earrings that were the big drops earlier, but they're already sold. And so now this is what we have. And there's a closer look at that luster. We're seeing that subtle green and that subtle pink and that subtle purple color as well. That's all happening there. And of course, here's that beautiful detail and design behind the pearl. So that's how they're actually set. So it's really pretty, really is a good look there. So they're $888. That's a nice drop in the price, especially with that diamond pave right up top. And then that takes us to our top of the hour. We only have a few items left from the first 2 hours tonight. We are so excited to have you with us tonight, especially for what's about to debut. To kick off our last hour of our Thursday, welcome again in onto TVON. We're so glad you're with us tonight. A very, very, very special show here. It has been. It will continue to be. We have 55 minutes left in the program, so if there's any other requests, those last two items I showed you were each request that we brought out for customers. So if you have a request as well, feel free to get those in. About to show you a big debut. It is a yellow diamond. We previewed this once. I mentioned this the second we came on the air, said alert. There's a fancy, beautiful new design for one of our big yellow diamonds that we have loved, our 1 carats. But what the magic is all about here is that it looks more like a 2 carat stone. It really does. That and the fact it has some of the best individual color we've seen yet in a yellow diamond. Why this isn't listed as a vivid intense, I don't know. Because in the past, and I've been here at TVON, I'm coming up on a 7-year anniversary here. In the past, I've had a total of 8 stones ever that were actually listed and graded as a vivid intense color. 8 of them. When I saw this stone, and I'm not sure if it's an oversight or an error or something, but I thought, oh my goodness, we have number 9. Because number 9, this is it. This is the vivid intense color. It's not listed as such, so I'm not going to go ahead and claim it as such. But it has the color we've traditionally seen in that very specialty level. High level yellow diamonds, when they get brighter, I'm not talking about greens, I'm not talking about brown, I'm not talking about orange. It's still yellow, but it's just the most bright, beautiful, vivid color you can get. That and the fact, this is the ring. You can see the size it presents from across the room. It is a 1 carat center stone oval, but then it just leads into more yellow diamonds, which is part of what's creating that bigger look. That and the fact it is an oval. And then you get some of the most massive white diamonds we have ever put in a ring as accents, but they're really over 5 points each. So they're really no longer in the accent category of diamond weight. It's brand new, it's classic, and it is the best quality we've seen in some time. And oh, and by the way, when we did have those vivid intense stones, those prior 8 I've had here scattered throughout the last 7 years, do you know that those were all smaller stones? They were all 50, 55. I knew we had a 45 pointer. Because the color got so good, the size did not. So we've never really had a bigger stone with that really prominent color. So when it comes to just quality, and it's not good enough, like you guys are here because you love that we bring you the all-natural stones. You love that we bring you the VS stones. You love that we bring you the quality throughout, right? This is that extra level, though, in color. So even if that typical standard of quality we bring you is still, you'd like to go a step up and a step higher, this is the ring. So with that, are you guys ready? Designer style, brand new mounting. So thrilled it's here. Let's see what we need to do. I probably should have had this a little bit earlier in the show tonight, but here it is. And it was previewed earlier. Let me move those earrings aside. And what I want to do is show you here all this gorgeous color that you have. That's right there in the center. There's where that vivid intensity comes in, right? And then look what's beside it as well. There is no mistaking this stone for a so-so white diamond or even a lighter canary. This just brings that pop, that vivid, that beautiful, that bright. The item number on this one is 1121593. This is wild. The stone, just look at it. And then we'll show it on the hand. Does that look, because to me, I've had a number of 1.5 carat stones lately. That looks like at least 1.5 carat. Honestly, it looks more like a 2 carat. It is a 1 carat even VS oval with the best of the best of the best color. That's 1 carat, it looks bigger. Then you get another 37 points in the yellow diamonds that exactly match. And then like I was telling you, outside of that, it's another 72 points in white diamonds as well. That's the outer halo. And those stones calculate, I counted, there are 14 stones making up that 72 points, which means that your stones are over 5 points apiece in the outer white diamond halo. All done with a little bit of texturing and beadwork around each and every one of them. So they're set down into gold. It's like they're in their own little fortress of gold with a designer. Imagine a fortress. If it's a really good fortress, is going to have like a really opulent, very, very, you know, fancy kind of gate out front to keep everybody out, right? That kind of thing. So that's how I look at that beautiful detail to the gold. It's like you're taking that fortress of gold, you're locking those big diamonds into gold, and then you give it some texture and detail. This is a total of 209 in diamond weight. But it really is, this is where I'm going to say, and I don't usually say this, but put the carat weights aside for a minute and truly look at the color. That's what we have to really just admire and really enjoy is the color. It's the color of the stones that makes all the difference in the world here from a perspective of, I can't even make you another one. This is it. We might, I know it's difficult and getting difficult, more and more difficult by the day to bring 1 carat yellow diamonds at an affordable price tag, but it's the color here that really is the difference maker. That is the big wow factor. We're going to do something crazy wild here. It's, again, last hour is here. It's supposed to go out, and there's nothing wrong with this. It is $79.99. Given the time of night it is, given the fact it is a weeknight and it is a Thursday and it is now the last hour, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to change this. We're going to change it up. We're going to do something very different, and we're going to allow, I hope that we still have diamond collectors and yellow diamond lovers, and maybe this is just the one. Brand new style, keeping it classic, giving it more of the important diamonds that you love beside it instead of just about the center stone. We upgraded with the yellow and the white diamond double halo, the really best of the best color. And I realize I don't have like a million yellow diamonds anymore to show you, but please try to think back to the beautiful stones we've seen here and the fact that they don't usually look like this. They're not this vibrant. They're not usually this bright. I'm talking about the 1 carat, the 1.5, and the 2s. They're not usually this level of brightness to them. That makes a difference. It makes all the difference, really, because color is the #1 thing, the key to really equating to value. Even more so than the size, even more so than the clarity, even more so than the cutting. It is the color is #1. Let's take a look at it. Watch what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun with this one because we want to welcome you in and give you some opportunities to own yellow diamonds at a price we don't see. So instead of just asking $79.99 and giving it 60 seconds to see who's got it, better yet, save you the money. Let's save you the money to do it. Let's make this a whole lot more interesting right now. I'm putting it on the auction block, and I have no idea how low we're going to need to go to get this a home, but we got to make it happen right now. And I know what would happen if this was a weekend and it was daytime and it was the afternoon, middle of the afternoon. Oh my goodness, we'd have somebody already taken it at $79.99 done. But it requires a little different deal. This is a very important perspective, and for those of you that have already seen it and admired it up close, take a look though at it on the hand. Because I think we're going to drive home that point I was making about that look being much bigger than it even is and the color being as strong as it is. How about we start an auction at, I was thinking 75, but that's not going to be far enough away from where we're starting here, so I don't know if you're going to see the value. But at 65 or 55 or 45, then at 45 we're getting real close to half off the brand new designer ring you see right there. And that should not be happening. Here's what I'm going to do. I know what time of night it is here. And I know it's a Thursday. And you know what? We're going to have to go lower than 45. There's nobody even on the phone lines yet to even tell us, hey, I kind of like it. Hey, I see you've been giving jewelry away for the last 2 hours and 12 minutes on this Thursday, so I'm on board. If she's going to give away the brand new big yellow diamond, sign me up. We're not asking $45,000 or even $4,000 to get it started. The ball is in your court. We are truly saying, you know what? Let's get it a home. And we're going to have to try something different here because it's not just going to go at the normal $79.99. I don't even have an open at $4,000, which means, do we really have to take a piece like this with all that color we've been talking about? One of the premier yellow diamonds we've ever brought you on this show, and we are now going to take it less than $4,000. And I've been talking about this for months now. It all started back in the early part of this year. Tucson happened. The Tucson Gemstone Show happened. It's a great gemstone show here in Arizona every February. It's always the same weekend as the big football game when the football year ends, right? And guess what was happening? That show showed us at the turn, it was the first big domestic show of the year as far as loose diamonds are concerned and loose gems. It showed us where the diamond world was accelerating in price, even from the holiday months that were just 2 months prior. Then we saw it again when Hong Kong happened. That was the next big show. That's a show that happens quarterly. That happens 4 times a year. So then that show we saw even from just a few months gone by. Then Vegas comes around. That's the June show. Another big domestic show. Yellow diamonds were everywhere. It was all about the fancy color diamonds. The whole trade show was centered upon it. It's all the designers wanted to talk about. That's all that was created. And guess what? The yellow diamonds had gone up again, to the point where in June, that now, think of where they've gone since. In June of this year, yellow diamonds, we could not acquire a wholesale individual 1 carat so-so color yellow diamond for less than $4,000, which is where this entire ring is at. You're not spending $4,000. This is an auction and it's live. So instead of $4,000, well, let's go backwards. And if we got to go backwards, so be it. That's how these auctions work. It is no fun to show you a piece, especially one of this quality and level, and say, hey, it was fun to show it and just talk about it, and now we all have to just dream about it. Somebody's getting this ring tonight. And we're not doing $3,500 to open either, because that's not going to do it. Take a look. We've got to do something wild here. And you know what? $3,500, what normally would be madness on the phone lines. Remember, you're getting 109 inside diamonds, 209 total weight. Everything in the ring is BS, including that 1 carat center. And it's not going to be 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Let's go $3,000 to open. That is $1,000 less than we could even ever get you a so-so yellow diamond loose. Center stone 1 carat by itself. No other diamonds, no other gold. This is all 14K two-tone. You want to leave it as is. And we are looking for $3,000. As far as the increments go, I'm going to do $10 increments. I did one auction earlier. We did $10 increments. Let's do it again. Even on this really, really, really highfalutin ring that's got an $8,000 should be tonight price tag. And now it's going for $3,000 to start, to get it going, to open it up, to get the auction action happening. And we don't even have $3,000. Let's give it 60 seconds, and then we move along. 60 seconds. Obviously, I can't go any better than that when you've got a 1 carat center that looks, again, all about the color. All about, oh, here's the only example I can show you. I have a pendant that I showed you earlier that's got a Tanzanite. That's a typical yellow diamond color. So every other day when we see yellow diamonds, and I'm just going to pop it in there, and I know it's hard not to look at the Tanzanite. That's the 3360 if you're interested. But do you see the difference in the color there? Those are beautiful baguette yellow diamonds, 4 of them together creating that veil. But do you see, that is what we always see. So I know it can be hard sometimes to think back and conjure an image in our mind. So this helps to just see them side by side. Do you see the difference and why I'm so excited and raving about the color is because the color on the right side is what a typical yellow diamond looks like here. The color on the left side that's featured in this ring, both in the center and the first halo, is a whole different level. And if you're thinking, well, okay, I see the difference, but what does that mean to me? And why is she so, up in arms about it? It's because that color that you're seeing there, that vivid, lively, bright color, costs you about 70% more than the other color that I showed you. And we don't have an open at $3,000. Now, I'll have to live with that. If it's a matter of we don't have the right color for that ring tonight, then so be it. But if you like it, I feel like there's got to be, I know we don't have a massive audience here on a late night Thursday night, but I still feel like there is somebody watching that likes this ring. That I am hopeful that there is somebody that loves the ring and is probably pondering $3,000 as an open, thinking, I could steal a ring right now. I could get a huge yellow diamond of the highest elite level and steal it right now if I make a phone call, that phone call. Or Since we don't have that yet, since that hasn't transpired the way I kind of figured it would, I'm going to go even lower. And I'm going to skip the auction. And I'm going to sell the ring. And probably say my goodbye to you guys. Because honestly, this should never, ever, ever happen. Forget about the auction. Not going to even ask for $3,000. I'm going to get you a better price. This is late night. It's you and me. We're all shopping for jewelry we love. We all know the value of a yellow diamond, or at least what it should be. Let's go even lower than $3,000 and just sell it. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of competition on the auction anyways. And I can't go any lower than the open of $3,000, except I really, really want to sell it. So maybe it makes a difference if it's just $29.99, done out the door. Sell it right now. Or, since we have a caller on the line, but I don't think they're thinking about this one, I'm going to go even lower. This is where you want to dial. You don't have to buy it. You're not obligated to buy it. You're not obligated to shop it. You don't have to make a purchase. But if you want to get a chance to get it, if you want a chance, a shot, you want to give yourself an opportunity, this is it right now. It's not even going to be $29.99. This never happens. And you are looking, I'm sorry, we've had other gorgeous yellow diamonds, but none have been in this size, this elite of a color. I'm not even, look at this. We got it for $29.99. It's still here. No competition, no clocks, no auction, no nothing. Let's do this for even better. I'm going to keep on reducing the price tag, and it's going to go. So this is the one thing. You've got to be the first caller. That's it. You've got to be the number one caller. That is it. That's why I'm saying call now, because I'm about to take this even lower, because I got to believe. There is a belief I have that even though, okay, it should be gone by now, it's not. So we're going to take it even lower than this. It's not $29.99. I don't have a caller yet. I have no idea how low this is going to go. I already know I'm going backwards and a loss. So what gives? Do we need to go to $2,950? Maybe $29.49? Every little bit makes a difference. We're going backwards of our own cost. So you can't make it. You have a jewelry facility that's 25,000 square feet in your backyard. You have yellow diamonds and white diamonds at your disposal. Guess what? You're not making it for this price. We can't, so nobody can. Simple as that. It's not $29.49. It's not $2,900. Let's make this ring $2,899 only. Better yet, hold on. Let's go even lower. I am so needing a call. I have not heard a phone ring. It's unacceptable. I cannot at this stage of the game. I get it. I can't put it back in a vault. No point in bringing it out over the weekend for $70.99 at this point. No way. We got to move it right now. We got to send it out. Somebody call me, and we're going to make you the deal of a lifetime. It's not even $28.99. Yes, I'm going to try it on again. Here it is on the hand. Do not wait, because I only have one. And you know what? Not even $28.88. I'll keep going. But I need you on the phone lines ready to go, because this is a brand new mounting. Classic as can be, double halo, yellow and white diamonds, 209 total weight, and the best yellow diamond colors we've seen in the size of all time. We've been doing this a while. We've had our fair share of yellow diamonds, and nobody has it at $28.88. Tell me, are we verifying on this one? Jess, Allison, two callers are on the lines. Are we verifying on this one or something else? Well, you know what? I'm going to make this even better. Hey, guys. Let me just take the ring with me. And Tony, I'm going to jog right back and say one more thing to our viewers out there in TV land. This is the time to call if you're kind of even maybe interested. We have two callers on the phone line. I don't even know if they're on this one. They're probably on pieces that we saw much earlier throughout the evening. You got to call me. That's the ring from a distance. I really wanted to show you from all the way across the room what that stone's about, what that looks like, how deluxe this is, and the color is as bright and vibrant. It's like you took a regular yellow diamond and you highlighted it. You know, like the highlighters we use to highlight a passage in a book? That's what it looks like. But it's all natural. It's not even $28.88. It's not even $28.50. It's not even $2,800. I'm blowing it out. It's the first time we've ever seen it tonight. And I cannot, with all of my experience doing this, I cannot honestly believe it's still here at $2,800. I can't believe it's still here at $29.99. The fact that you're not having to pay that and you get that ring That ring with those colors, try it. You have a money back guarantee. You are not sending it back. The first thing someone's going to probably do is consider selling it, because what these are worth compared to what I'm selling it for is so astronomically different. I'm going to blow it out. $2,799, and it's yours. $27.99. I cannot go even a penny lower. I am so far below our own cost, I can't go any lower. This is it. We'll give it 60 seconds and we'll take another look at it close up. That is going to be it, guys. $2,700. Yes, I'm going to show it on the hand again too here close up. Let's do it all. $27.99, and there's Tony's clock. 55 seconds left. Let's get it at home. Let's get it at home. Let me know if anybody's got it. Just tell me. That's never going to last. I don't think it's going to last. I don't think it can. I don't think it will. And you try it, you've got a money back guarantee. That's the thing. If that's not all that in a bag of chips, then you send it back. My goodness. Too late. Just too late. It's just too late. I guess I waited too long. Should have shown this second item, right? Should have put it up at 7:05. Instead, it's 9:24 on the West Coast. Hark, there's a phone call. Let's see. Is it going to be gone? Is it going to be here? It can't be here. It can't. I'm sitting up. We'll sit with it here until it goes. Christine, are you thinking about this one? Verifying. Allison, verifying. Sean, verifying. That's a lot of ring for $27.99. Oh, I just wish I could pull people off the streets of Rodeo Drive who are in there spending $350,000 on a yellow diamond ring just like it's that, and I wish I could show them this. I wish I could wire DirecTV to their house, tell them to watch at 9:25 on a Thursday night. It's not going to happen, right? But people are out there every day buying rings like this for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, depending on whose designer's name is on the inside of the band. And they're spending that willingly, knowing that I'm getting a deal because I'm getting an exotic diamond. I'm getting a really, really beautiful, high-end, natural yellow diamond. Great. But look at the value we have in our natural, better color, better vibrance, all great clarity, all VS stones across the way, and it's sitting here for $27.99. My goodness. So, it's last call on our show. We have about 35 minutes remaining. Sean, you're on something else? All right, so that's here if you want it. $27.99 only. I can't believe it. I've seen crazy things, but nothing like that. We still have our morganite here for $18.88 as well. We still have a Tanzanite wheel that I'm going to show you that's got our lowest per carat on some of our bigger Tanzanites. We have 11 and 12 carats. We have another wheel. I mean, it's again, request time. If you have one for us, let us know what your requests are. Anything we can recap from the previous 2.5 hours, we'll do that too. But let's just go ahead and get some big blue wings out the door. We know this will happen because this is going to be our 3 huge stones. We've got our large, and largest actually in the Asher. 3-stone style here. We have the cushion cut square, which is going to be very similar in its look, but you get a little more faceting pattern to it differently, and then lots of diamonds there. And then how about the big pear shape? I'm going to take you on a little journey here where we're going to do some extra special discounting on a per carat level and give you really important mountings, because obviously you shouldn't have a big stone without an important mounting. It wouldn't make sense to put a big stone like this with the best of the best color in an unimportant mounting. So we've got really, really good styles here. Did anybody get the, nope, okay, yellow diamond, hanging out, let me know. Ay, 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 ay. So we have 3 stones here, starting with the 1240 in the middle, that's the Asher. 2 big trillions, 1 on each side. That's 18 karat gold, by the way. Actually, that's the only 18 karat. So it'll be 18 karat in the middle, 14 karat on the sides. This cushion cut square is a 1222. So far, we got a 1240, we have a 1222. That is the largest diamond weight, carat 34 in diamonds all the way around it. That gives you the most diamonds around, creates the halo. Then we go over here to our pear shape, which is our 11 karat 80. That's an 1180. So they go 1180 to 1240. That's the 1180, also a 3-stone style. That pear shape is going to have pear-shaped, or rather heart-shaped white diamonds on either side. Very cute, right? They're cute, but they're also really nice and high-end. So we have all 3 available, basically 1180 and up. Huge important mountings. Like we said, it wouldn't be right to do these with just, you know, an unimportant diamond mounting. So you've got big trillions. Hey, I got news. The trillions are 55 points total. So really, really getting you very, very close to 28 points apiece there in the 18K. The heart shapes also are large. There's 48 points in the heart shapes around the pair. So that means a 24 pointer on each side, just shy of a 1/4 carat. And then by far the largest diamond weight of the three is over here, because they're going to continue down the sides of the ring and create a very large halo all the way around that cushion cut with all the reds. That's a carat 34. Now, when we start with an 1180, and we've decided that sometimes, you know, eventually bigger pieces like this have to go too. We understand that as a rule, in general, it's going to be a little bit easier for our customer base. We're generally going to have a little more popularity to a 1 carat Tanzanite than a 12 carat, because just financially what that means, to get a 1 carat is more affordable than a 12 carat. So generally there are more shoppers out there on any given night or any given moment looking for a 1 carat as opposed to a 12 carat. However, I really, really enjoy that when we can bring the best of the best, and these are some of our bigger stones here, grander sizes, beautiful diamond mountings, when we can bring them to you and drop the price, this is really kind of the holy grail moment, because you don't have to have a huge wealth or a huge stockpile of tens of thousands of dollars to get the ideal big size in Tanzanite. You are still getting the color. These are all still blue wing block Ds. That's the literal best that exists. For those of you that are new shoppers with us, I know there's other people that have maybe block D. This is different still from blue wing block D. That is another very, very specialty type of variety. So you don't just get, again, blue wing block D anywhere. It is exclusively ours. So that is the trick. Now you've got 1180 to 1240. Great mountings. They're all the same price. So you may want to keep in mind that there's probably a couple people eyeing that 1240 right away. But I really want you to choose the cut you like the best, the design you like the best. 3 stone versus halo. You've got some options here. Let's take a look at them. Best price possible. They're here. We can't leave them here forever, so eventually they got to come down to a price tag that's going to let them fly and let them find their homes here. And this is how we do it. They're not even going to be, well, I know that I've got original prices here at first of all, $14,999 for 2 of them. And then the other one, which is the 1240 and the 18 karat gold in the middle, that's the Asher, that was $19,999. That is where they started. There's a $5,000 difference here between this one and the other 2. So I make no bones about it. I'm just reading off the prices on the bags where they started. That's $20,000. And then the other 2 are $15,000. None of which applies right here, right now. Call us early. It sounds crazy. You're thinking, there's a yellow diamond still here for $27.99. I don't think I'm in any hurry on the blue wing block Ds. And that's one school of thought. But you also don't know where we're dropping them to. You also don't know how low they're going. And when the reality sets in and they go as low as they're going, it's going to be a very different story. Sure, we may have a yellow diamond still hanging out here. That doesn't mean that these are going to stick around, because we're also so well versed on what the per carats are typically on our blue wing block Ds that when you see a jumbo discount on some of our largest stones, that's going to be your cue to get in. They're not even going to be $15,000. So that is 2 of the 3 where they were priced. Again, somebody's going to probably go after that Asher cut in a hurry because you're just getting a higher value piece. It was a $20,000 piece. It's an 18 karat gold. And it's got those really big trillions, and that's a big reason why that one was up $5,000 more than the other 2. Here's what we're going to do instead of $14,999. All you have to do is dial in. They're not going to be $10,000 or even $99.99. Lately, I've had 5 and 6 carats that have been priced that way at the $99.99 mark. But this is, I vow to you this, the lowest price they can be. All 3 of them, same price tag. So that's why you call early, because they're not $99, $89, $79, or $69.99. And just to give you an idea, here's the $20,000 ring on the hand. And then I'll show you the other 2. That's a wow. And again, Asher cutting, we've talked about this on smaller stones. When you get the same core color that goes all the way through the inside center, all the way out to the sides, that is so critical and so meaningful when it comes to an Asher cut specifically. This is not going to be $69, $59, even $4,999. We've now dropped the more affordable ones 10 grand. This one has dropped now $15,000. Here's the pear shape on the hand. Then we'll show you that big cushion. I think the big cushion's going to go. That's giving a lot of red flash payoff. They're all super saturated. That's the one with the heart shapes on the sides. That's our big 12 karat. Actually, that was the 1180. The other two over 12, that's the one with the heart shapes though. Take a look. We'll show you the cushion cut on the hand as well. That is the big 1222 and a carat 34 in diamonds, and it looks like that. They're not going to be 49, 48, 47, 46. We're going for a record breaker on a per carat level on some of the biggest and best stones we have. And it's not going to be $46.99 either. $45.99 they're not. Lowest price ever, $11.80 on up. You take whichever one you like. Let's blow them out. $4,499. And keep in mind, on the 1180, that comes down to $380 a carat. On the two bigger ones, guess what? That's going to be even less. There's more value there. That's a lesser per carat price. On the 1240, comes out to be $360 a carat. $362 to be exact. So you have got choices, 3 of them up here. You take your pick, which one. You've got our best values we've seen, and yet they're large stones. So we'll give it 60 seconds for that trio. Do not forget, there's diamond weight and gold weight. I know it's funny. I see some other people on TV sometimes offering Tanzanite where the mounting looks free, right? And it's per carat price. Have you ever looked at the mountings? They look like tinfoil. They look like brass. They're 10 karat gold with a couple of specks of diamonds that aren't even usually full cut diamonds. There's like 5 points of diamond accents. Good. I mean, it's still free gold and diamonds, but my goodness, it's a difference when you're getting free gold and diamonds that is 14 or 18K and really luxury diamonds like all of these have. So to say, hey, here's our best per carat value. Oh, and by the way, the diamonds and gold are free. That makes it even better, doesn't it? Take a look at them. Let's go to final 60 seconds on that trio. Take whichever one you like, and we'll move right along. And I don't know what we're going to do, but put up something crazy. That is for sure. There is still a 3360 Tanzanite in an emerald cut pendant. If you'd like to have a little more information on that one, we can do that. Also, we have a 9 karat 30. But it's more money. I literally have a 9 karat 30 that's brand new, and they want more money for it than what that wheel is doing. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. And we'll do a little recap for you as well. Got some big discounts. Now, if you'd like a Tanzanite that's a little smaller, I get it. Somebody's out there saying, well, that'd be good if I was looking for a 12 karat, but I want something I can wear every day. Get me the Blue Wing Block D, but get me something that's a little bit more wearable. Here it is. Look at that. Same color. Identical color in a 2 karat plus size. Let's do it. And more diamond weight than a few of those others. Watch this. Item number is 1110674. Check this out. I got to go wild here. We got a problem. And it's that I waited too long to show you these really important yellow diamonds and Tanzanites. You know what I'll do here? It's a 206. Honestly, I looked at this. I've seen this ring probably a half a dozen times on the air. Every time I say the same thing, it looks like a 5 karat stone. It really, really does. Watch it on my hand, and I think you're going to agree. Now, this mounting is a signature style. It's got a fully finished under gallery. It's 71 points in diamond pave. You've got the halo around it. This is what it looks like on. Tell me that doesn't look like a 5 karat stone. I am a Tanzanite expert. I have been offering them for 21 years on television alone, and I've had Blue Wing Block Ds now for nearly 5 years. That does not look like a 206. Let's do this. Put it on the auction block. Here's my dilemma. I've got the ring right here, and it's $49.99. Started at $92.84, down to $4,999. Do you see why that's a problem? I just did 12 karat stones for $44.99. Well, that proves that those were a value. This one's not a value yet, but it will be. I'm going to start an auction and forget about it. I'm going to start it. I don't know. We got 20 minutes, so I can't start at nothing. But I'll tell you what. I'll start at $1,000. $1,000. White or yellow gold. No rose gold on this one, unfortunately, Tony. I don't have this mounting in rose gold. So, and I'm going to lose money on this. So let's just do white or yellow because I have the mounting available in the white or yellow. It's in the yellow now. We can easily take the stone out, put it in white gold if you'd like it. I don't have rose gold. So white or yellow only. Let's see what happens. $1,000. $100 increments has got to be because this is obviously you just saw it. It's a $5,000 ring tonight. We are looking for $1,000 to get it started. And don't have it yet. So 60 seconds, please, and then we'll see where we go. 60 seconds to get it going. Somebody might take it at 1,000. You never know. Lots of diamond weight. I still think they just made an error. I just don't think there is any possible way for that to be a 206. It just has too big a dimension to it. It's too large. It's too long. It's too wide. I've had enough Tanzanites. I think at this point I've sold something like 4,500 different Tanzanite pieces here on this show. Or rather just blue wings, by the way. That's only blue wings. I've sold a lot more Tanzanite than that over the 7 years, but we've only had blue wing for about 4.5 of it. So I figure I've sold about 4,500 pieces of blue wing. That is just not a 206. So you know what? Scrap it. Let's take the stone out and weigh it and then sell it another time. I don't want to sell it because I definitely shouldn't be giving a 5 carat away for $1,000. And that's what we're kind of looking at right now. So we have no open, good, because we'll move right along. We'll show you something else. We'll do a little recap for you as well because we have some key pieces that are still available. And forget this one. Let's take it out. You know what? I'll see you guys on Saturday. We'll put that out on Saturday. Yeah, I don't want to sell it. Look at this though. Gorgeous Colombian emerald. I saw this from across the room. I thought I was looking at the most flawless museum emerald ever. And now up close, it still looks as good. We are up close and personal to show you everything about this emerald pendant, and it's 1544, and it's amazing, isn't it? It's a 1 carat, although looks wait a minute. I got backed up calls. I got 5 people and 2 on hold. What's going on? Are we talking about the Tanzanite? Huh? What? Wait. We have 8 people on the lines for this ring? Okay, bring it back. I don't want to make all these people upset. Do you have $1,000? Or 11? Did I hear 11? Okay, so we have 1,000, we have 11. All right, so we have 2 bidders. So far, we have 1,000 and we have 11. All right, so we've got $1,100. So we are going to sell this. You're at 11, right? Okay. So, hi. We are going to go through with this auction. We are. We're at $1,100. $1,200. We have 12. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it a clock. Oh, no. Can we skip this? Can we do this Saturday? I was going to take it down, reweigh the stone, take it out, reset it, and put it up on Saturday. And here we are. We're at $1,200. Anybody else want to come on in? You're on. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Looks like I have 1 bidder left and 1 person thinking about. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. We're selling it. Hey, operators, only going to be white or yellow. I can only do the yellow it's in now or white gold. We typically do see the white gold with our blue wings, but the yellow gold in this one looks fantastic. I don't know, I'd consider just leaving it. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes and let's sell it. Okay? 2 minutes and it's done. 2 minutes and it's gone. We're looking for $1,300 only. What a buy. Take a look at it. Last call. That's it. I should not have done this, but here we go. Had a huge frenzy of phone calls all of a sudden. I will show you the inside once again. Let's show you the inside here and how it's all finished. And then we'll show you, yeah, the wider sides with the pave, the big halo. So much red to this stone. And are we thinking about yellow or white gold? Tell me what you're thinking so far. Who's our lead bidder? It's Jess's caller, right? And Allison, are you verifying on this one? Okay, so Jess, you've got our leader. Who is it right now? And are they thinking yellow or white? I'm just curious. I'm taking like a little poll of preferences here. Sure. Oh, I'm going to try it on again. We only have like 75 seconds left in the auction. Uh-oh. Huge problem. No, we can't sell it this cheap. $4,999 is what I'm supposed to get tonight. Oh no, we have a minute left. Here it is on the hand again. Slides right on the finger. Great comfortable fit thanks to all that finishing on the inside. Oh no, 49. I got to stick to my guns. I got to be more disciplined. I was taking this down and putting it on another day. We should have done that. Anybody verifying? I don't know if Christine's verifying or not, but I got our leader over here. It looks like we might be in the first row verifying over here. Allison, Will, let me know if you guys are thinking about this one. If we want to go $1,300 or more. It's a lot of diamond weight. I don't know, 206 I think is very misleading. There's just no way. There's no way. There is just no way. But listen, that's what I'm going to call it a 206. We're selling it as a 206, but look at that stone. It looks like you're getting at least a 4 carat. It is incredible. 10 seconds remaining and we sell it. Christine, are you trying to get in on this one? Okay. No? Do we have 13? You got it? 1,300, yes or no? Sold. Congratulations. Gone. Bye-bye. So let's get to that emerald pendant. We're going to do a quick little blowout here. I know. We started to show it, and then we went back to the auction. Item number is 1544. It's a 1-carat Colombian emerald, and we're going to prove to you that emeralds do look. There's another one that looks a lot less. It looks a lot more than it weighs. So 1 carat is the actual weight. 42 points in diamonds around it. Let me show it to you on. It's in yellow, white, or rose. You choose. But we are in last call on the show. We only have about 16 minutes left. Need to move a lot of jewelry. It's been a fun night. A lot of pieces going out. But boy, do we need to move some jewelry here at the end. So take a look at this. Big bale. Nice size. See what I mean? Looks bigger than a carat. All day long, and I'm telling you, it is, I know we don't use the F word on TV, but flawless is really the only word that came to mind when I saw this stone. And I know it's a natural stone, so I can't say that, but it really does look flawless. You're seeing it there. Let me show you the length of it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I'll show you on the neckline. It's in the yellow now. You can choose your favorite gold color. Do what you wish. Do what you want. But it's a, look at this. See, lower light. Lower light, a little bit of movement, and you see the powerful glow it has. It's my birthstone. I am really particular about emeralds that we bring on the air here, and this is just a power stone. Look at that color. The glow, the clarity, it's all there. You're really particular about emeralds? I think a lot of us are. It's why a lot of us say, I'll skip emeralds. I don't need one. They're never clean enough. They're never good enough for my taste. Here is the one that will take even the most particular emerald collector and make you a believer. It really will. And that's designed to show you absolutely everything up close there. I'm going to blow it out right now. Woo, we got a $49.99 price tag. No surprise. And a 1 carat is a really big size for emerald because they don't, again, chromium-rich stones. When it's chromium is the coloring element from Mother Nature, and this is, it is a growth inhibitor naturally. So you don't see chromium-rich stones get all that big. And in the case of emerald, 1 carat is considered large. And it's also not going to be 49, 39, 29. End of the show is here. We have 15 minutes left. Got to sell it. Make it $1,999 for the clean as can be, bright green, superstar Colombian emerald right there. It is amazing, isn't it? And then we'll move on. We're going to do a recap. We have some really cool pieces that are still here, like the pink morganite. Got a few pieces from the first star. I think our star ruby is still here that was an all natural unheated stone as well. This one's only $19.99. Grab it if you love it. That's such an important piece. Really, really, truly is. Any last requests before we go? Thursday night, don't forget, we don't see you back on television until Saturday, but you know what's coming up. Can I show everybody, Tony? I haven't given it too many shameless plugs tonight. I need to be better. Look at this. This is the bangle. So many of you have been asking me to design a bangle like this. One of probably the most recognizable designer styles in the world right now is a bangle like this. But their bangle has 21 points in diamonds, and it's $9,800. My bangle has 77 points in diamonds, and it's going to be a lot less. And it's coming up on Saturday morning. And then on Sunday morning, we have a yellow diamond. I'll give you a little preview right now up close. This is coming up on Sunday. Yellow diamond wonder ring. I'm so excited it's here. So that's going to be here Sunday. The bangle is Saturday. Got to be with us. All right, let's get to our little recap here, because we have the gorgeous pink morganite, which looks like this. Pink morganite, pink diamonds, white diamonds. Okay, private collection stone. I'm going to pull out a few other pieces that we still have hanging out here that I really do think need a home before we go. And one of those, oh, we got a few pieces to show you. One is going to be, these are the rings we have left. That's the pink morganite. Thank you for the graphics, but I am going to add a few more because we also have the star ruby in the dome style burnished diamond mounting. We also have, this is going to be a lot of pinks and reds. Makes me very, very happy because these are the colors of the moment. Take a look. There's a pink diamond. Had that earlier in our first hour. Some of these pieces you may not have seen if you joined us a little bit later in the show. So that's a star ruby on the right side. It's a pink, pink, pink morganite in the center of the rear there. Then we have a pink diamond, which is actually going to go over to the left side because I'm going to bring in a champagne diamond in a beautiful squared off style in rose gold. And this one's $888, and this one's $13.99, and this one's $18.88. And this one is $24.99. So there they are. And I'll just move these around here. Star ruby round in the middle, unheated, by the way, on that ruby. Here's our true pink morganite. Here's our champagne diamond. That's a half-carat round brilliant stone with white diamonds beside it at 18 points. And this is the 11-point pink diamond saturated oval. And that's our recap on rings from tonight. We still have the emerald pendant. That's still hanging out waiting for a home. Emerald pendant is here. And then we've got everything down as low as $888 on this wheel, all the way up to $24.99. But nothing exceeds $24.99. Now, I do have a pendant as well. This is the yellow and white diamond pendant that we had earlier, also in the very first few minutes. And this is yellow and white diamonds together. That is a total of 1.81 carat in diamonds, two-tone 18-karat gold. And that is also $18.88. So this is the same price as the pink morganite right here in the front. So that's going to be $18.88 for that pendant. That will not stay up on the wheel on its own, but it's a really gorgeous style. So that's $18.88 with the yellow and the white diamonds for you. Everything up here, $24.99 or less. So give us a call. Let us know which one you like. We'll give it 60 seconds on that recap wheel of rings. I love them. And to think that you can go as high end as we are on that wheel and still not pay over $2,500 is really something special there. Don't forget about the bangle. I point that bangle out and the Sunday special of the yellow diamond wonder ring. I point those out because they are so limited. They're each limited. There are only so many bangles we can make, and there are only so many yellow diamond wonder rings we can create. So they're super, super limited, which is why if you miss the presentations on their debut day, it's going to be all sold out and done. So I really want to make sure you understand that those are coming up on the weekend shows. Again, the bangle Saturday, the yellow diamond wonder ring on Sunday, and then they're not even, I don't think they're going to even last the enough to go around for everybody who wants one. That's the problem. So that's why I'm giving you a full heads up, advance notice, so you are ready to go and don't miss them, because they're really important values as well. We don't just put together pretty pieces. The pretty pieces we know are going to be popular get also some really serious value to go with them. So that's super important to remember and keep in mind. And then let's get this whole wheel out the door, guys. We're not leaving them here. Can't leave them here. $888 for the front champagne diamond. That is a 50-point champagne diamond round that's all natural. Then we go right over here, $13.99. It's an 11-point pink diamond, all natural, $18K. Then we go over here, $1888 for a gorgeous pink morganite. True pink, very saturated, both pink and white diamonds on the sides, $1888. And then, of course, the real rarity up here. I mean, they're all rare. No doubt about it. They're all really, really rare. But do you know, out of all four, if we have to pinpoint the rarest stone up there, the toughest one for us to bring, it's by far that unheated, untreated star ruby. It's the size. It's the fact it's unheated. It's the fact it's got that phenomenal asterism. That's what makes it so specialty. And that ring has a carat 20 in diamonds, and it's under $2,500. So everything under $2,500 on that wheel. Take advantage of it. We've got a final 60 seconds. Sean, let me know if you need to see any of them on the hand or want the information or the graphics back up, because we'd be happy to do that, because we have our last minute here, and we're down to 8 minutes in the show entirely. So after this wheel, I guess what we'll do is we'll show you some more pieces you haven't seen yet, and we'll get those at home. So lots to get to. Of course, have that trio of Tanzanites. Yes, Sean, go ahead. Cushion Tanzanite, I would love to, because that's my personal favorite as well off that wheel. There's something about the cutting of that 1222 that's just dynamic. Take a look. Who's this for, Sean? It's, you got it. This is for Sean's caller. Then we'll do the star ruby for you, Will. This is going to be, item number was 224. And that's going to be 112-0224. It's the 1222 with a carat 34 in diamonds. And that is also the one I would take of the three. It's a huge stone, number one. It comes down to like $365 a carat. You've got the really special carat 34. They continue down the sides. So you see the diamonds are down the shoulders of the ring as well as all the way around. And that was $44.99. And do you want to see that up close as well, Sean? You got it. So let me clear that wheel just a moment. I'm going to try on the star ruby for you here, Will. That's going to be your color. Look at this inside. Finished on the inside. The star ruby, it was item number 1618. It's a 2 carat 54. Take a look at this on the hand here. That's that 254 star ruby round, unheated, by the way. It is as red as an asterism stone gets, and it's got a carat 20 in diamonds, and that's $24.99, Will, on that one. And you can do the white or the yellow or the rose gold as well. So you're going to choose your favorite gold color on that one. We did the white gold because it's very complementary to the star color itself. The star has a very silvery white tone to it, so it looks great in the white gold together, but you can change it if you'd like to, because we know rubies look good in yellow. So you can do either way on that one. And then let's do, I want to clear the wheel. If you need a close-up, let's just take a close-up here on the star ruby, and then we'll take a close-up on that 1222 Tanzanite as well. So there's the star ruby for you, Will. That's your close-up. Again, note there are 2 stars now because we have 2 light sources, but typically you're just going to see the one. And then we're verifying on this one. And then, Sean, I'm going to show you that up close of that 1222 in the moment coming up here. We'll go to 112024 coming up next. Oh, sure. Hang on. They're just waiting for the delay to see their star rubies. So it sounds like they might be watching online here. So we'll give them a second or two here. And then we only have about 5 minutes and a half left in the show. Sean, are you already taking the 1222? Or are you just waiting to see it again? Gotcha. Oh, I love that. Well, let's do this. Let's show the new register, the piece up close here. And we'll bring up all the graphics. So it's good. There it is. 224 is the number. Wow. That is such a special stone. It's a cushion cut square, it's a 1222, and it's got a carat 34 in diamonds. This also happened to come down to the lowest per carat you're going to find anywhere, including here, because the exact calculation is going to come out to be 368 a carat. If the 134 in diamonds are completely free, if all the gold that's setting it is completely free, and this is the most dynamic, spectacular, bright, vivid, gorgeous, neon, amazing Tanzanite out there the world over. You've got all of that, and it's $44.99. Huge value. Let's show you also the great way that it's finished with that basket work, elevating it up. It is a one of a kind, so we are, just to let you know, we've got 2 people verifying on this one right now. So Sean, let me know if your new caller would like it. They do, she has it? Okay, so it looks like the new caller is going to get that one. So I'm going to go back to the star ruby, then we'll show you a couple other pieces close up. We are in the last 4 minutes now. So this is going to be the star ruby. It's item number 1618, and this is here for $24.99, although this is also verifying. The cushion cut square just sold. We still have an Asher cut though, and we still also have a pear shape in 3 stone Tanzanite rings that is also still here. So Will, let me know if you're getting the star ruby. That's the carat 21 only here, and then we'll keep on recapping for you. Allison, do you have any requests before we go? Anything else we should show up close? Star ruby, gonna come in closer. That just sold. Congratulations, star ruby's gone. I'm gonna show you that pink diamond. It's the super saturated 18 karat gold piece. It was item number 8811. Yes. I actually on that one I prefer the white because of the star. The star itself is going to be matching, but I would love to see it in the yellow as well. That particular stone with the star being that white color, I like it in the white gold. That's my preference on that one. But it's up to you. If you only wear yellow gold, go with the yellow, by all means. This one's gone. Congratulations. Allison just took the 18 karat gold pink diamond. That leaves us with another ring to show you, which is going to be item number, goodness, this was 806, 1110806. Rose gold only, 50-point champagne diamond, 18 points inside diamonds. Everything we've recapped, except for this one, is sold. Oh, and the pink morganite, which we'll show you. Actually, let's do that right now because this is $888. That's an obvious value. And let's also show this. This one's here. It's the pink morganite. It's the pink and the white diamond mounting. The item number on this one is 1563, and that is 1888 for that one to get a home. So last call, the Tanzanite, the star ruby, and the pink diamond are sold. It leaves us with this pink morganite and the champagne diamond that's the half-carat stone. This is just beautiful. And with the pink and the white diamonds down the sides of the ring, 375 private collection, pure pink in the middle, and then look at that triple row down the sides. It gets a little wider as it meets up with the basket. Rose and white gold there. That is $1,888. Please do not forget Saturday morning, Saturday, August 5th. We are going to be here this weekend with the most incredible lineup of shows. Saturday is when this brand new designer, well-made designer bangle comes out to play. It is an unbelievable value. I have made it to very specific specifications to make sure it's just right for you, and the value is incredible. So that's Saturday. If you like that diamond bangle, the beautiful burnished diamonds in a heavy gold weight, that's Saturday morning. You can't miss it because it's one day only. Sunday morning, got to be with us on that day as well. We're going to have the yellow diamond double row wonder ring, the ultimate stack ring. That's going to be a huge value. That's on Sunday. I say that because they're each going to get one-day presentations. That's it. They will sell out. So really important and crucial to be with us. If you're interested in either of those pieces, be with us on those days. The diamond bangle on Saturday, the wonder ring with the yellow diamonds on Sunday, and that's when we see you next. Now, we do have a Friday online show as well. So if you are needing your jewelry fix on a Friday night, it starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. We got 3 hours online. And then we return on Saturday morning. That's when I see you next, Saturday and Sunday morning. Of course, we'll be online and all of our television broadcasting partners as well. And we will have those big specials. It's a very big weekend, so you can't miss it. But it's just not only the specials, but everything else to go with it. So we've got an incredible weekend ahead of jewelry shopping for you. We hope you'll join us. Special shout out and welcome to all of our new shoppers tonight, as well as a heartfelt, sincere thank you to all of our veteran shoppers as well. Thanks so much for being with us tonight on this Thursday. I'm Lauren Blair, and from all of us at TVON, we wish you a great Friday night, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow night and Saturday.